Bro, you guys couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. That's my bad. That is my bad.
This is Panic Man 10, and I'm just coming to you here. A very short video you can read in a header up there that I'm really pissed. Big fuck you to Sony, big time fuck you, Sony.
Fuck you,
I
Sony.
mean, seriously, they cannot make a proper console if their life depended on them. And they're talking about the PS5 and that. If they can't even fix the fucking PS4, they can go to fucking hell. I'm done with this fucking company. I mean, at least when Microsoft screwed up on the 360, they came out with a Gen 2 one and fixed the fucking problem.
Oh,
You
so you
think
need
that
to buy
Sony with
another
these
one, yeah?
goddamn CA cards would do that? I've had to take all my files, throw it onto my laptop, totally basically disintegrate my fucking PS4, and am currently in the process of waiting for everything to go back onto the system. And here's the problem. You have to do a lot of stuff over the internet. And man, you want to talk about data usage and shit going through the roof? Holy fuck. I am pissed to the gills. And I'm trying to do my best to refrain from language and shit like that. But I am massively fucking pissed. I don't want nothing to do with Sony ever again, man. Like, this is it. Like, they're not getting another penny from me. These motherfuckers, they sit here and brag about, hey, look at all the millions of dollars we made. Yet they won't fix the problem with this system, but hey, they're to work on the next system. If you can't fix this system, then why in hell am I buying your next system? So Sony, fuck you. Fuck you for fucking over the customers. Fuck you for fucking over people like myself. And you guys got such a big fucking ego, you think you're the shit? I tell you something, Nintendo is looking the best out of all three companies right now. And probably the only company that hasn't fucked me over yet. I feel like a prostitute on a Friday night that's real cheap, used and abused. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead and law. It was meant to be a law. I'm serious, man. I'm serial. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Hmm? What the? What? Huh? Is this just happening right now, or did he just die on me? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Thanks for breaking my shit, Panic Man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again. Fuck you for fuck. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead and law. It was meant to be a law.
Meant
I'm
to be a
serious,
law.
man. I'm serial. Yeah, that's for passion for gaming. Love you, brother. And I'm really pissed. Good thing I have a 360 to play and a 3DS. I gotta tell you, man, this is like the worst generation ever. Period. Anybody that defends Sony is a fucking idiot, as far as I'm concerned. Because holy shit, all these damn CE air codes and shit, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh wow, that's actually just his thing. Okay. It that video breaks my shit. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool. That video breaks my fucking thing. That's weird.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another edition of Panic Man 10. And this time we're
It's just breaking, bro. Why is it breaking?
I am now certain that
Weird.
my recitation of the Necronomicon's passages has resurrected a Kandarian demon. I cannot rectify my error, but execution of the following instructions may yet dispel the spirit. The first step is to gather the pieces of a map that you'll find nearby. The map will reveal the location of the lost pages of the Necronomicon and Kandarian dagger.
Use it if I have to.
What the fuck is going on, bros? Yeah, it's fucked. It is fucked. It is fucked again. Great. Fucking. Swear to Christ. We good? Alright, fucking try opening one that isn't those two. If you open one that isn't those two and it still doesn't open, then it's, I think, fucking NPC player is just fucked. Or the playlist is fucked. I think the playlist might be fucked. I might have to recreate the playlist.
Your team has located the first piece of the map. A solid first step.
Whoa. Boom, boom, boom. Until fucking thingy is fixed. Music it is. Until we fix Panic Man.
They should keep us safe.
They should keep us safe.
You just walking a little too far. Leave it alone. Gotta find me some more of these.
He has found me. I suck so much at that shit. Yeah, I think the hard drive might not be in correctly. That might be something.
Somebody shot me. Fire angle.
I feel like I'm lagging.
The survivors have collected another portion of the map. Admirable effort, but there is still much to be done.
Yeah, thanks for the help, guys. Appreciate it.
Somebody shot me.
You can
Ba-da-da-dun. Ba-da-da-dun, dun, dun, dun. Ba-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun. Hey!
Somebody's shot. It's gonna get better. This wretched means made my own good. Nectar of the gods. Somebody's down. Close on expire on my watch.
We're losing this. 100%. We're not sticking together. Everyone's fucking going their own path.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be just fine.
Alright, we've been to that one. Where the fuck is it?
Fire animal.
Give some sugar, baby. Give me some sugar, baby. Up here? No, it can't be up here. It would show you if it's up here. Where the fuck is it, Scoob?
Reloading as fast as I can.
I know where it is. It's past the dark ones. It's in here. 100% it's in here.
The final piece has been collected, making the map whole again and revealing the whereabouts of the Kandarian dagger and the lost pages of the Necronomicon.
The lost pages of the Necronomicon. Beep, 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 beep.
guys feel pain? Hey, let's find out.
This is where you rot.
Summon your strength. It's all by yourself. Hold fast, my friend.
Yeah, we good? Good.
You're shooting me!
I'm loading as fast as I can. Tastes like treat.
The group has roused the lost pages of
Yeah,
the
this group is
Necronomicon,
doomed.
transmitting a
We're not
psychic
helping each
wave
other, we're
to
just
all
fucking
corrupted
moving forward.
souls. Hold your ground.
Watch out, possessed.
Wait, what the fuck? The Ash Gash. This dude sure likes possession.
Your team has secured the lost pages of the Necronomicon, exceeding my expectations. You report to my boss.
I have a feeling my chat ain't working. Check. Just in case. It could be just a quiet night, eh? Oh, it's working. It's working.
The cola here.
Everything else working. Cool.
I'll use it this time. I promise. Why are you doing this to me?
That look good. Nah, I was fucking scared because usually when my Media Player Classic does not work, it usually means my my audio fucks up my headset. That usually means headset's fucking up. Right, let's fucking go. Come on. This team's fucking horrible. I've never hated a team more than this team.
Come back, that would pin on me.
Yeah, just keep on walking, Henry the Red. Sure. What the fuck, bro? I literally light that for you. For fucking you. You're a liability. And he moves away. Great.
Collection of the Kandarian dagger has begun. This represents a grave threat to the evil.
I'm doing heavy attacks, by the way, so it heals people. Come on, son. Ash is so weak with his attacks. Like, usually 2 hits would kill someone with Arthur, but this dude, nah, son. But yeah, Luke is hanging out with his girlfriend tonight, and Turner ain't on tonight, so we got a long stream.
Watch out, possessed.
Bro, how much stamina does he have? Holy fuck! Yeah, now we're not finishing. We're not winning the darkness, the dark ones. Not happening. I can feel it. I can feel it with this team. Fucking Henry the Red didn't even notice Ash was possessed. Come on, bro. I can understand if you don't see a Deadeye being possessed, because they don't really show you that, but...
You have obtained the Kandarian dagger, a legendary artifact with power to burn undead flesh.
Fuck, wrong button.
You now possess the Lost Pages and Kandarian dagger, and must face the Dark Ones. Best of luck.
Also, he's level 27 already. It's not good. It's not good. What are you thinking, Goon? Dub or a loss? Oh. Nah, we're fucked. gonna possess one of us. Keep your fucking weapon ready, bro. Why are we even fighting her? We should just run away to the fucking area. Watch us die here. We might actually die here. Come on, let's go. Like, why the fuck is she going alone, bro? Fucking wait on us. It's a team game. It's a fucking team game. We ran off and didn't pick up cola. There was cola there? Why are her eyes green? What are we doing here? Are you? What the fuck is going on here? What are we doing? What is she doing? She's giving up. Great. You should have just waited till we got to the fucking place.
Everyone I have feelings for. Welcome to my life.
But yeah, this looked like a basketball. Exactly. I had this feeling from the beginning. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Yeah, go without me, bitch. Holy fuck. Yeah, just walk me in. Just end my suffering. Fucking. What the fuck? This is the weirdest match I've ever had. They all just walk alone. They all just go straight to the objective. Like, they do loot, but they go straight to the objective. They don't wait for anybody. And now he's gonna try it. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna try and fix my fucking panic, man. That's what I'm gonna try to fix. File not found. So it did die, huh? Yeah, it died. Ah, that's why. Okay. That's weird. If I was trolling, you would know it. Hello, welcome everyone. Yeah, we got like a few hours to do. We'll play a bit of Evil Dead, and I don't know what else I'll play. I'll see. You know why they suck? Console players. Man, at that point I would throw. At that point I would be like, yo, fuck this. What's the point in keeping going? You haven't even fucking done a third of the fucking dark ones. Because the seat, how you doing? But yeah, if you guys got any ideas of what we can play after Evil Dead, let me know. I have ideas, but you know. I'll swallow your soul. KF2, Fortnite, yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Fucking KF2, but I don't know about KF2.
Failure to seal the
Don't know if
breach is
if I'm in the mood
irreversible.
for it. Log in for an event? Maybe. Also, I found out why sometimes you get 5k and sometimes you get 10k. You get fucking, level up. When you level up, don't you? So, the level up gives you XP. Like the mind level up. Let me upgrade my guy. Yeah, I'm on as well, but I need to fix my fucking Panic Man. I need to fix Panic Man. It was working yesterday, so don't know why it fucking died on me. It might actually just be dead. No, we're fine. See? I think we're fine. Okay, yeah. Are we good now? Have we fucking defeated the beast?
To do with Sony ever again, man. Like, you know, this is it. Fuck you for fucking over the customers. Fuck you for fucking over people like myself, you know. And you guys got such a big fucking.
I wouldn't mind playing KF2. I
mean,
mean, I don't mind it either. It's just.
Nintendo is looking the best out of all.
Do you want to see two multiplayer games back to back?
The only company that hasn't fucked me over yet. I feel like a prostitute on a Friday night that's real cheap, used and abused. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, go ahead and law. It was meant to be a law. I'm serious, man. I'm serial. Yeah, that's for passion for gaming. Love you, brother. You know, and I'm really pissed. Good thing I have a 360 to play and a 3DS. You know, I gotta tell you, man, this is like, you know, the worst generation ever. Period. You know, anybody that defends Sony is a fucking idiot as far as I'm concerned, because holy shit, all these damn CE error codes and shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You know. And
I own the PlayStation 4 Pro, so I never had CE error code problems.
Here's the thing. Your company, you go out there and you make a product. People get back to you and say, you know, your shit's defective.
Wrong. You saw TMNT for 3 hours.
You don't, and then you tell the customer to go and fix it themselves by
to be
going
fair,
online?
I was thinking about starting Bully.
Kidding me?
And
you know,
I'll log into DVD
I sent it in
for the
codes,
for the codes and the BB
codes and everything like that. And there's no way around it except for, like, you know, one person posted there in our
Goon, you joining us?
Said, hey, they went out and bought internal hard drive and did it that way. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, holy shit.
Yeah, but you also saw Jezebel. You saw the Jezebel fight.
The problem is that the hard drives overall with Sony are corrupted. That's the biggest problem there, right? Which just fucks up everything. So now,
yeah, go do those.
I didn't just rebuild the database. I went and initialized the whole
go do those.
PS4, you know. And if that doesn't fix the problem, I am
pretty sure I got everything updated. So look. Chilling for now. No worries. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play KF2. I wanted to play Bully tonight, to be honest, because I got extra time. But I ain't got that extra time because I do want to watch a bit of Joe tonight. Well, I still got like 4 hours if I really want to push it. Fuck. You hear that? That's me typing in my fucking broken ass keyboard. Work, goddammit. This is why I don't want to play KF2. I was Kenobi? Fucking epic. It was good. It was really good. You're the second one that someone redeemed Bully? No. I chose it. It was an executive decision. Bro, why can I not fucking do this? Oh shit, this one's out? Nice. Starship Trooper! I think I got everything updated. Well, apart from this shit. But we don't need that. Yeah, I got DBD updated. We can fucking launch that. Cool. Crisis Core got an out. Crisis Core. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. You know how people feel about Star Wars and people milking the living shit out of it? That's how I feel about fucking Final Fantasy and Nomura games. Nomura games are so fucking annoying. Oh, you gotta play the PlayStation Portable game to know where fucking this piece of lore came from. Get out of here. Yeah, I hate to say this, but I agree with Goon. I agree with Goon. I'll play part 2. Yeah, so I will. I'm too invested now. I bought the fucking first FF7 remake. I'll play the second one, but I am not playing Crisis Core. Fuck that shit. Fuck that
I was
shit.
looking forward to Vampire Masquerade coming out. I was looking forward to, and you guys know this one big time, Cyberpunk 2077. You know,
They changed the
and
exploits.
now it looks like I'm just not even going to be able to play it because I'm so pissed.
Thing is, I
with
never
Sony,
played
you know?
Crisis Core. It's just
And I could
I
go with
find it stupid that
Microsoft, like,
Nomura,
and
even
try
like he does it
that
with
way.
Kingdom Hearts
I
as
don't
well. You
think
need to
they'll
fucking
deliver
watch
it here on the
2.5-hour
Switch
movies to
because
know
of
what's going
technical
on with Kingdom
difficulties,
Hearts
you
2. It's fucking annoying
it
as
is
shit,
way
bro.
too intense, I think, for the Switch right now.
It's
Which is
so
very
annoying.
unfortunate. But no, man, like this is the worst generation in gaming ever. Period. You know, I've never seen such shenanigans in all my life. You know, hey, we're just going to send out games, like, you know, call them games that are watered down.
I'm not saying it
versions of
doesn't
stuff,
rule.
You know,
See,
Sony's got such a big
I just
fucking
hate that
ego
everything needs to be connected.
when it comes to
Why
the
can't
PlayStation.
Crisis
Look at all
Core
the
just
stuff
be a
that we
fucking
sold. Look at all the stuff
standalone?
that we sold.
Why does
Oh,
it have
we're
to be
unstoppable.
inside
We're
of Final
juggernauts.
Fantasy
You know
VII
what? You
Remake
piss
Part
off
2?
little people like
Because all of a
myself,
sudden in Final
you
Fantasy
lose our
VII
business,
Remake,
eventually
Zack
other
is in
people
there.
go, you know
He was
what,
never in
fuck
the
you too,
original
you lose their
Final
business,
Fantasy VII apart from a
eventually
flashback.
you piss off the wrong person who knows the right shit on the internet, which I don't.
It's
And
just,
they go and they
oh
make things
look, you need
viral,
to play all
then
these
yeah,
games
you
to
got a
understand
real
the full
big
game.
problem,
It's like,
Sony.
get the fuck out of here,
You
bro.
got a stick up your ass so fucking far, you can, you know, these guys, they're fucking anal. You know, they're just fucking stupid. You know, and they're screwing around with people.
Yeah,
like
and they're
us,
bringing
you know,
back
they're
Shotgun,
sitting there
100%.
going, oh yeah, look at all the money that we made. Look at all the money that we made. You know, yeah.
There's
you
a
know what?
mobile game
The
in
higher the
2007,
taller you are, the harder
and there's
it's
the
gonna
main
hit you to hit the
protagonist
ground,
called
man.
Shotgun.
And these
I wouldn't be
people are gonna
surprised
hit
if
the
she's in
ground
the
hard,
game
I hope. I
later
hope, like,
on.
you know, people don't
In the
support
Final
this kind of
Fantasy
shit
VII
because
remake.
that's bullshit, man. Like, you know, when you have to go out and buy your own hard drives and shit and fucking repair the whole goddamn system yourself.
Yeah.
And I mean literally get into it and repair the fucking
Guess
thing,
what?
you
To see,
know
I
you got
got
a problem.
fucking.
So the only other
I get
option
people
can
saying,
think
"Oh,
of
why
is
do you
trying to
watch Star
find,
Wars?"
like, you know, an outlet
So,
that might touch it, but
I
then
guess
I'll
it's
probably
a
have to
good
sign
thing
a
that
waiver just in
I
case,
hate
like, you
fucking
know,
Final Fantasy VII,
it
so I can
breaks,
tell
like,
you
you know.
guys, why
And
the
that's
fuck
about
do
the
you
only
do
other way I
this?
can think
Just
about
like you do
fixing
that
this
do with
damn
me.
thing if this doesn't work, you know, and I don't think this will, you know. So, because they got a corrupted hard drive, right? So, I mean, fuck, you know. This shit is getting stupid and more stupid all the time. All this stuff that Sony has been doing, you know. And
Final
I
Fantasy is
they're not
fucking
getting another
bad.
penny from me, like, you know, with these guys. And I don't think at all I'm going
Sorry,
next gen.
Nomura
Like,
is bad.
99.99%
Final Fantasy is alright.
Just in case that rare
I
percentage
really
that
like
do
Final
go.
Fantasy VII.
But I don't think so. Not at this rate. This is just stupid. And Microsoft has a different Blu-ray technology than, or sorry, a different.
I liked
RAID
Final Fantasy VII
technology
Remake.
that's
I
like,
just
you
didn't
know,
like
the
the
RAID
fucking
writing
Time Ghosts. The
than
Time Ghosts were
Sony. So
fucking
then
gay.
it depends which company they're going to support, right? Like, you know, like who are the
Yes, I
developers
did.
going
I
to
did buy the
support them.
deluxe edition.
So I'm not caught up in the whole thing about next generation.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
care
I
about
hate that
8-core
every piece of lore
processors
needs
and
to
all
be
this other
connected.
fucking shit that I don't need, you know.
Like, you should be
All
able
I
to.
care is about
Okay,
is, like, you know,
fuck
having
it. I'm
fun
going on a
playing
rant.
games.
I'm going on a rant. I'm going on a rant. If you can play Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 without playing Crisis Core and not be confused in the story, then it's okay. But if it's like Kingdom Hearts 2, where you have to play the card game and the 3DS game before you can start playing Kingdom Hearts 2 to understand what Kingdom Hearts 2 is about, then it's bullshit. That's the only thing I'm complaining about here. The fact that you have to play every single side game to understand the lore. Yeah, exactly. Kingdom Hearts does suck. And you know who makes it? Fucking Nomura.
Even can't beat the original. By my hand, the dead shall die again.
But hey, I'll give it a go. If Crisis Core looks good, I'll fucking play it. I fucking... Okay, I'll explain after this, but there's a fucking collection coming out. There's a collection coming out of all the Final Fantasy VII off-spins. So the mobile game I was talking about with Shotgun, some other 2 games, and those all have lore, and I have a fucking feeling Nomura is going to put a lot of that in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I have a feeling we're going to meet Shotgun. I have a feeling we're going to meet fucking... Well, not Zack, because I'm pretty sure Zack is fucking dead. But you get what I'm fucking saying. Like, I have a feeling he's going to try and connect it all like some fucking Kojima shit. And that's what pisses me off in a bit. That's been to Zack while you wank off the ass. Hey, listen, Zack is cool, okay? Crisis Core is alright with me. Crisis Core is alright with me. I'm just saying, I'm not criticizing Crisis Core. I'm criticizing Nomura's need for making everything complicated and linking every game together so you get the complicated story writing. That's the only thing I'm complaining about.
And this is not fun. You know, this is why I don't like the internet when it comes to the gaming, and this is why I'm so
This is
pro
Professor
retro
Raymond
gaming,
Novi.
because all you have to
History
do is
will
stick a
reflect that
fucking
I'm the
cartridge
wretched
into
soul
the slot,
responsible for
turn
the
it on,
awakening of
and there you
Kandarian
go.
demon.
You know, that's it.
I beg you,
No monkey
perform
business
the
with
following
settings
actions
and
in
all
order
this
to
other
prevent
shit. You know, you
its
just
further
hop into the
spread.
game and have fun. That's it. You know,
I
this
do
shit
like
is
MGS.
not fun. So,
The first
fuck
thing
you,
will
Sony.
require
You
is
know, you
map
guys are a
to
bunch of
lost pages of the
cocksuckers.
Necronomicon
Anyway,
Kandarian.
See, I know what
everybody
you're
else,
trying to
take
do
care.
right
God
now.
bless
You're
you,
trying to say,
everybody,
oh, you
and
need to
hopefully
play
you have an
Peace
awesome
Walker
weekend.
to
Bye for now.
understand MGS 5, right? That's what you're gonna try and say? You need to understand
Hello everyone,
Peace
this
Walker
is PanicMan 10
to
coming at you with
to understand MGS
video
5.
game
Yeah, I
review
know.
of Erica.
I've already had
And
this rant
before I
before.
do,
Kojima's a fucking
it's about
cocksucker.
3 o'clock in the morning. My anxiety
No,
is
fuck
incredibly high,
Acid.
you know.
Acid is the
Not much I can
worst.
do about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, I thought I would do a special shout out for someone here. Wigglebottom. Really interesting name, by the way.
Wait,
I
what?
presume you're probably a female
Wait, what the
too.
fuck?
You know, interesting, like, you know, ways. And before I do, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. My anxiety is incredibly high, you know. Not much I can do about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, I thought I would do a special shout out for someone here. Wigglebottom. Really
What the
interesting
fuck?
name, by the way. I presume you're probably a female too. You know, interesting, like, you know, Wigglebottom. Yeah, you twerk, probably, right? You know, hold on, just kidding. Anyway, Wigglebottom has a friend who watches his channel,
Oh no.
and sorry I'm unenergetic right now, I'm not feeling too
Oh
good
no,
right
this
now.
is the
I'm
goon
sick
shout
or
out.
something, you know. So I apologize. 3 o'clock in the morning, my anxiety is pretty high, so apologize for this. I don't know if I'm going to get your name right, so I'm going to spell it out before I try to pronunciate it, okay? So please bear with me, and you're probably going to get a good laugh over this because you're going to be like, dude, that's not my name. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably going to botch it, okay? So I'm going to spell it out first. Out of respect, by the way, because I respect you. I know you're watching my videos and that, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So the person's name is KYUNG. And I get the last part is like goon or something like that, you know. So I'm gonna say, like, you know,
Yo.
Young-goon? Kyung-goon?
Kyung-goon?
Kyung-goon? Hopefully I got that right, I don't know.
Fucking Wigglebottom.
But hopefully that's right, you know. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to understand,
Oh,
you know,
fucking
you watch a
Wigglebottom.
lot of my videos and that, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you so very, very much, you know. I don't know how old you are or that, so I don't know what I can or can't say, so out of respect for that, thank you for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. And I
Oh,
hope
that
you
just
continue
made my
to.
day.
And feel free to contribute anytime you want to in the comment sections down below.
That
I do my
fucking
best to
made
get
my
back to
day.
everybody. You know, sometimes I miss some people because of the way YouTube's
Also, big up Shenzo, how you doing? We got a slot open if you want in a minute.
But anyway, I just thought I'd say this before I went to bed here, because I was just trying to give this game a chance, you know. So this is going to be a review of Erica, the game. Now, I'm going to say this. This not necessarily
K-O-Y.
of the game itself.
K-Y-O-N. G-O-N. Kyonggoon.
You know.
Kyonggoon.
Now, I wish that they had said this in some sort of description before I bought the game.
Oh, fuck.
But honestly,
I'm dead. I'm
like,
dead.
you know, I was trying forever to
I'm
figure
fucking
out
dead. I'm
what the
actually
heck I had
fucking
to
dead.
do
That was
to
the best shit
start it
ever.
in the first place. I'm not joking,
Rare goon.
and I'll let you know in on a little
Bro,
secret
where the
here in
fuck
a
is
second,
this
you know.
shit in Misty
But-
Groves?
The controls
Cool.
are what the problem is with this game, you know.
Keep moving
And so
find
when I
another.
went to
Young goon
first
for
play this,
Swiggle
this
Bottom,
is
yeah.
best enjoyed on a smartphone. I gotta say right now, I'm gonna say this right now. I 100% agree
I hope
with
Goon's
that,
here to
1000%
fucking
agree with that, you
hear
know.
his own shout out.
Do not play
Well, he
this
probably
on a
heard it
PlayStation,
already,
play
to
this
be
on a
honest.
smartphone. It makes no sense why they went and did a hybrid of this by putting it on the PlayStation and on a smartphone. And if you got this on any other device and it's meant for the smartphone, don't go near this, because honestly this is why you don't make products, hybrid products, you know. Now, I'm not saying that the game's bad. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
say that.
I've been trying for a long time to enjoy
I wasn't
it.
even gonna
You guys
play
know
this
I put
video
a
as
lot
well,
of
by the
effort
way.
into, you know,
I was gonna
my
skip
reviews
this
and
one
that
because
before I get into
it's
it,
a
you know.
video game review.
So, what bothers me about this is the controls, literally. I was sitting there holding down all the buttons and everything like that, trying to figure it out, until finally I hit the touchpad by accident. And I actually had to look it up on YouTube, believe it or not. I actually had to watch somebody else play this before I figured out what
Pablo
the
is a
hell it
Revolver
was
guy.
that I was supposed to do in this. And I absolutely detest the controls, okay? Because the controls were meant for the smartphone. So this is not necessarily a review of the game itself. So please don't allow my review here be the review of the game itself and the content.
Your group now holds
It's
the
going to be a
final piece
review of the
map.
controls.
Lost pages of the
This is what
Necronomicon
this is
and
going to be.
Kandarian Dagger
Now,
are
of course,
within
I'm going to call
reach.
this Erica,
My
like, you
plan
know,
will
my
only
review,
succeed with
but
these items.
really, it's about the controls. Literally, I'm not even joking. So this is all going to be about the controls with Erica.
Yeah, I
you know,
think if I
and
want to
this
find
is
the
the
rape
problem with
stories
the
and
game,
stuff,
you know.
I'm probably
First
gonna
off,
have to actually
trying
watch
to figure
all
out how
of
to
his
play it, right?
videos.
It's like,
All
well,
of
you know,
them.
do you want to set up a hotspot? You know, it said hold down. It said tap and hold down the buttons, and so it highlights all these buttons on the control pad, right? I'm just like on the you know, our controller, right? And I'm just like, okay, so like what? It looks like I'm supposed to hold down L and R, 1 and 2, along with the thumbsticks. That's what it looked like to me. You know, like that was like, you know.
You want to
highlighter
use the
on
car?
Well,
Fuck it, let's use the car.
after a good 15, 20 minutes,
I'm not
yeah,
driving anymore.
People are probably gonna laugh.
My
at this.
driving privileges are
Trying to
gone.
figure this shit out, I finally went to YouTube and tried to look for picture-in-picture, you know,
But yeah,
videos of people playing.
You guys
it,
want me
right?
to make a poll, or
Trying
you
to
guys
find
just want to
out
see KF2?
How the hell do you play this? To put it onto the PlayStation. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. This sucked away the immersion for me. It sucked away any enjoyment I was gonna have with it. Any enjoyment I tried to, because I've been trying for like, you know, about a good hour or so playing it,
Your group
and
is
trying to
prepared
play it,
fight
and
with
trying to
Kandarian
enjoy it.
Dagger, initiating a period
The
of
real
battle
problem is
against
that
the Dead.
everything is done by the
Remain
touchpad, and I
close
mean
to ensure its collection.
everything. Okay. Now, if you go into controls to try and adjust the controls and the settings, you can't. You can't turn off the vibration. The only thing you can adjust is, like, you know, the subtitles and shit like that. You know, there is no adjusting the controls. It is meant for a smartphone. It is literally meant for your touchscreen on your phone, right? What you're supposed to do using the touchpad on the PS4 controller is drag your finger around. And I did not know this prior to buying this, by the way. I did not know that this is how you started the game. I did not know that this is how you play the game. It's all played on your touchpad. And this is why I detest this right now. I'm just going to tell you that right now. It has nothing to do with the game, not the actors, not the story, not the graphics or anything like that. It has 100% to do with the controls. And when you make the controls frustrating, people are not
Stream
going to
died
enjoy
for
the
a bit?
product.
Oh shit.
This is not meant to be.
I'll check it
on
after we kill the
console.
daggers,
Let
yeah?
me put it to you that way. This is something that's meant
I don't know if I
for
dropped any
your
frames or
phone
not. I
where
might have.
You have a touch screen and you drag it around. Sony should not have put this out on the PlayStation. This was a terrible idea. A big, massive mistake. This is why you don't put mobile gaming and consoles together, because they just don't work, you know. Now, how I would have liked the controls,
I didn't drop any
to
frames.
be honest with you, is something along the lines of like a standard controller. You know, you
Right.
got QTE
Stand near me.
events, and by QTE I mean QuickTime events, obviously, but I mean choices you have to make within a timer, because the word will be highlighted and then it'll slowly go down like a candle kind of thing, you know, or dynamite or whatever, until it gets to the end. You don't make a choice by that, it makes the choice for you. Now, problem with the touchpad is you get this little dot thingy, and you gotta go and highlight it over something.
Are we
And
back,
then
Goon?
once you're on it, it'll expand a bit, and then you let go, you know. Well, when the word's starting to shrink, you know, and it's wobbly, like, you know, it's very, very touch sensitive, extremely touch sensitive, incredibly touch sensitive. As I
We're
said, this is
interrupted?
gonna be
Okay, that's
control
weird.
Because it is, you know, Erica
That is weird.
sucks.
I'll
Not
keep an eye
because
on
of
it.
the game content itself and the
I know my
acting,
internet is kind of
but
shit
because of the
downstairs. I do
controls,
know
you
that.
know, and this is the
Like
problem.
downstairs, I got a
So
Cat
it was
4
meant
cable.
for a phone. Literally, this should be played on a phone. This is a cash cow
Like
thingy
Cat 4
that
cable
Sony
is just
doing
shit
by
when
trying
it
to put it on
comes
the
to
PlayStation.
fiber
They
stuff.
say, hey, look, because we have
I
a
mean, it's still
touchpad,
good. I still get
go
99
ahead, buy
uploads,
it.
but you
It
know.
works.
So,
I'm telling you right now, it sucks. Not the game, the controls suck. It's all to do with the touchpad. I found there were points in the game where you had to expand like this and that, so you needed two fingers to do this, so you're playing with it basically in your lap. You know, and you're like going like this and like this and like this, and all these stupid goofy things you do on a fucking smartphone. Sorry for the profanity for those of you who don't like it. I'm just real, you know, this is me, deal with it, you know. So, the thing is that I hated the controls. I don't have a smartphone. I'll be damned if I'm gonna get a smartphone. To fuck with smartphones, you know, I really don't care about today's technology. You know, again, another reason why I promote retro gaming, because simple, just slap in a cartridge and play, for Pete's sake. No fancy dancy shit about setting up consoles and all this crap. You just plug it
trying to
into
heal
the
people,
power,
but
and you plug it into your TV set. That's it, you plug the controller in, and then you just plug the game into the slot and turn the power on and off whenever you wanted, and you just left it everything hooked up. God, man, today's gaming is just getting ridiculously stupid with all this technology that they're trying to.
Yeah, I know I don't have any colas. I have
smush
to use them
together
all.
Or smush together.
I had
or
like 3.
whatever. Like, you know, and this is why this is a train wreck. You know, if this is, you know, if this had moments where you're using the touchpad to page like you do in Uncharted, for example, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with using the touchpad.
Nah,
to
touchpads are a
page
meme, though.
through pages in a book.
Oh,
for
this.
example.
How
Because
many
there are
times
moments
is he
in
gonna
which you
fucking
got
possess?
pages through the book. But
Why do I have a
everything-
feeling possession is the
everything in this game
the
is
winning
controlled by
the winning thing in this
the
game?
touchpad. And that is ridiculous. You know, you gotta move this stupid little dot around that feels like you're in some sort of Disney Pixar movie. Like, geez, what was that one where you had this stupid little dot you had to follow in that? Kind of like
Yo,
Peter
for
Pan
real?
trying to keep track
For real?
of Tinkerbell as she's off doing something or whatever, and you're Tinkerbell,
For real?
which is the irony of this whole thing.
Okay.
That's what the touchpad feels like. You know, my voice is really
Embarrassing
off.
loss.
Seriously, I really do think I'm coming down with something. And I gotta go grocery shopping still too, so that's not good, you know. But anyway, I had a lot of problems with this, you know. I mean, they say it's best played with the smartphone, and I agree with that. You know,
I think
it's all touchpad
Shut up,
stuff,
good.
you know.
Right. That's enough of that. Bum, bum, bum.
Hello guys, and here we are yet again with another edition of Panic Man 10. Seems like every day right now I'm coming up with something to talk about, which is great for you guys because we get a lot of things out there. Well, in this case, I want to talk about,
I don't know what happened there, to be
let me
honest.
just see now, where did I put this little
Well, I
note
had a
about
shit
this?
weapon. That's
I
one.
got some bullets here, so I stay on topic. How video game companies exploit people with mental illness, okay? Now, before I get into this, a couple of things. One, this is not meant to offend anybody, okay? This is meant to help people out, all right? So, if you take this the wrong way, it's on you, not on me. Go see a therapist or something and go find a hot chick, get a prostitute, fuck the hell out of them, whatever you need to do, get out of your system, but don't take it out on me. I'm just here trying to help. Now, the other thing I want to talk about before we get into this topic, is that if you haven't watched my dopamine videos, and if you haven't watched my videos on behavioral psychology, I strongly, highly recommend you watch that prior to watching this video. That's going to be my warning here. The reason being, this would be like a 10-hour long video if I did it that way, okay? So it's very important you watch all the parts to the dopamine one, and very important that you watch all the parts to the behavioral psychology one. Okay, so just go look them up into my thing there, put it into the search engine, Panic Man 10 dopamine or Panic Man 10 behavioral psychology, and you'll find it. There's multiple parts to them. I believe there's 2 or 3 parts to them, sometimes maybe up to 4, depending on how in-depth the conversation is. Is because until I got a decent laptop like this one that actually can do the camera and everything like that, I was doing it off of a digital camera that could only go an hour long maximum, right? So that was the challenge on alkaline batteries. So now I got this, I can make it 10 hours long if I want to, though I don't think you guys would hang in there that long, So this is going to be a long enough talk as it is.
So he finally
So again,
switched
please
to
watch the dopamine
laptop.
videos. Please watch the behavioral psychology. Before
That's
we
why
get
he looks so
judgmental
bad
about
right
this
now.
video,
He looks like a
alright?
guru.
And please note, I am taking my master's in psychology. I'm not an expert yet. I'm on my last year of psychology. But I do get an idea of what's going on here based off of my education and the things that I've learned. And I like to pass off on to you guys and give you guys tools and recommendations on how you can better yourselves, okay? So this is a gaming channel, but then again, this is our YouTube family, so I'm here being supportive of you guys, and this is free advice, so fuck, you're lucky. Yeah, give me
this one is an hour and 39 minutes, so yeah,
it's
all
Make me a
that.
trillionaire, okay? I'd love to be that guy on Facebook, but then he's a dick, but I wouldn't want to be him, but you get the idea. So anyway, how video game companies exploit people with mental illness. And I just got some bullets here that are very, very short, and then we're going to talk about this, and we're going to get into this. And hopefully I can keep my shit together to do this, because it's all going to be off the top of my head, okay? I'm going to use ESO as an example.
Cool, that means we can skip it in like half an hour, because he'll just repeat himself.
We're going to talk about the dopamine effects here. And we're going to get into things like the 3,000 credits that you get with Star Wars Battlefront 2. We're going to talk about the unlimited crafting bag in ESO. We're going to talk about daily challenges. Those come from ESO, and they're also in Star Wars Battlefront 2 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Spending real life money versus grinding it out. We're going to touch on this too. And the frustration factor that kicks in with this type of mechanic and how it affects you with your mental illness. And now, before I even get started on this, way before I get started on this, I want to make this crystal clear. I am not singling anybody out here, okay? I am making this a generalization towards people using a couple of games that 99.9% of us have in common. We either love Star Wars Battlefront or we love Elder Scrolls. Either way, we're bound to hit just about everybody who watches these videos. Okay?
Well, I don't think Goon loves either of those.
of how they do this to you. And they know what they're doing because they hire people like me who are psychologists. I'm not a psychologist yet, but I'm just saying I'm going to be, hopefully, you know, if I graduate this year. Who are psychologists that understand this stuff, that understand the dopamine effect, the serotonin. There's actually 4 different chemicals in your brain. I actually understand, like,
I think
you know,
there's a
how
little
the,
bit more than just 4.
behavioral psychology works, and that different ways of bypassing your critical analytical thinking to get into the hotspot thinking so that you're not thinking clearly, you know, and really feeding off of your mental illness. And there's a lot of different ones out there, so I'll use me as an example with anxiety, so this way none of you feel like you're being attacked, okay? So let's talk about ESO here. I talked about this before, about the unlimited crafting bag, and the reason why this is a smart model, and the daily challenges, by the way, is because of this. Okay, first off, when you log into ESO, you get rewards just for logging in daily. Okay, so this is the thing. As soon as you log in, you get a daily reward. Much like Star Wars Battlefront 2 has the same sort of mechanic, right? With the,
Imagine me as a
with the
psychologist.
crate there, the daily crate, until they took that away from us. But it had a daily crate, just like ESO has daily rewards. So both of them have that in common, okay? And from doing these, they get you to come into the game.
Yes, sir, Softy, sir.
Right? And once you're in the game, it's like, well, while you're there, you might as well. And here's where we're going to
Also,
go.
Lodrak, try to keep
the very first mechanic
with the team.
that they do to you is convince you to buy the game, because you have to buy the game first, right? So they go, hey, look, here's the next Elder Scrolls, and it's awesome. Here's the next Star Wars game, and it's awesome.
I saw
Well,
something
Elder
really
Scrolls is
sad
online
on
only,
Twitter
but
today.
with, like, you know, Star Wars Battlefront 2,
It was like
the first one was online only,
Skyrim grandma
but with the second one,
wants
they made it
to
online
play
and
Elder
offline.
Scrolls 6 before she
So,
dies.
it's gonna be a
And I'm
little
just
bit
like,
of
oh
split
man,
there, but
that's probably
they're
not
both gonna
happening.
have a lot of things similar. So
Yeah.
the very first thing that I noticed with ESO
I'll go help
and
them.
with Star Wars Battlefront 2, the very first thing that they have in common is they both have daily rewards. As soon as you log in, you get a reward. You get, you know, X amount in the crate here for credits. You get X amount of money here, or potions, or whatever it is that they're giving away at the time, right? Look at
Yeah,
this,
she's
look at this
been
awesome
waiting for a
thing.
long time.
Now, unlike Star Wars Battlefront 2, ESO is actually even worse for this, and here's why. Because they have daily rewards, okay? So you get a thing for logging in, but you have to do it every single day throughout the whole month, which means you have to log in, because all the really good shit is at the end of the month. So they tease you with, like, you know, oh, here's a free ticket to a meal, we'll say. Like, I'm just shooting shit off, you know.
Surely.
And then they'll say, hey, here's a potion. It's going to be a low level, you know. Here's some skins, you know. Until it gets to the really good shit, which is, here's 20,000 in gold. And I'm not joking, you know. Here's, like, you know, points towards your group. And I forget what it is. I haven't been on ESO in ages, so I do apologize, you know, that I'm vague with certain things, but it is there. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with ESO that makes it bad is that they have a monthly chart. And for each and every day you log in, you get potions, you get meals to heal you, you get things that help you with magic and stuff like that, you get items, and they keep the really good shit, and you know this when you look at it, at the very bottom during the last week of the month, and in particular the last 3 or 4 days of the month is really
Yeah, she's a
good
nice
shit
lady.
is that. And we are talking scrolls, like it's
Right, Lodrak, I'm
scrolls,
fucking
you know,
reviving
stuff
you
like
as soon as I can, yeah,
We're
but I'm gonna go to
talking
fucking Softbee
crown
first.
Items, okay?
And thingy.
These are things that you would buy with real life
Together
money.
we are strong.
Here's the thing, okay? With
If I revive
ESO,
you now, I got
they
fucking
got
picked out
crowns.
anyways.
In order to get crowns, you have to pay real life money. This is where the problem comes in with ESO, and we'll talk about Star Wars and how this is a problem too, okay? So, you get into ESO, and you're logging in. And you're like, okay, I got my daily reward, so while I'm here, I might as well as... And this is where they get you going now. Now we're going to use ESO first as an example. I have no bullets on
I think
my
I just heard
off the
Chenzo.
top of my head,
Ah!
so if
No,
I
that's
fuck up here and
thingy,
there, I
probably
apologize.
Lodrak.
Now that they got you logged in, you realize I got daily writs to do. You know, And so then it's like, okay, I gotta do the blacksmithing. I'm trying to
Thank you.
remember what they all are now. The enchanter. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. I know there's like clothing, armor, and shit like that. Woodworking, you know, alchemy and stuff like that. So you got 4 or 5 different writs to do. And you're like, okay, and then you get rewarded for doing that. Well, here's where you're going to spend a significant amount of your time in ESO. Is that now that they brought you in, you're like, well, fuck it, I might as well do the daily writs, right? This takes up a substantial amount of your time, okay? So now you're going off trying to find items, trying to find ruins, trying to find ingredients for potions.
I wonder how
and shit
Lordak
like that,
got
which is
found.
the
Well,
fucking
nah, I
hardest
do
thing
know.
to do. Oh,
Sphere
and
got
one of
high
the other
and
ones
she
too,
found him.
cooking. I just remembered that shit. That's a tough one too, because you got to find the provisions, you know. So I mean, this becomes really monotonous, really frustrating, and really
monotonous.
mundane. Here's the kicker, okay? You go out to do these things to find these ingredients and to get all this shit. Buddy, and there's a lot of buddies out there doing this, they're already getting all this shit because you know what they got? They got the unlimited crafting bag. That's right. And you know what? This is a gimmick here. They do this on purpose. The only way, and anyone who plays ESO knows this, the only way you can get the crafting bag, and it's unlimited, is if you subscribe to ESO monthly, which means you gotta pay a monthly fee, and this gets expensive. But see, this is how they get you addicted, and this is how they kick in the dopamine, serotonin, and all this other shit going on in your brain that you're not aware of, is by doing this stuff to you. So then you're in the game. Okay, so now they got you in the game because you got your daily reward. Then you start doing the writs, and then you realize, well, fuck, you know, I gotta keep running back and forth here, which is a super pain in the ass, and I'm spending hours wasted here that I could be doing something else and having more fun. And that's the key here. You could grind it out like I was doing, and I never did buy the ESO Plus, by the way. I never did do the unlimited crafting bag because I saw the shenanigans, but I gotta admit, in the beginning, they pulled me in with the dopamine effect, you know. And I talked about this at length with my ESO videos, so check those out. I might actually have to make a playlist of my ESO videos just so that there is a playlist for that one, because I did a shitload of videos on ESO. And here's the thing, I was loving it when I first got in, but then I found the frustration kick in. You know, so now I'm like, well, fuck, this is fucking irritating. I gotta go and where do I find this? Where do I find that? And then I found out that different regions within the game have different ingredients all together, and everything's completely random. It's all an RNG system, you know, which is a random number generator, which means that item, here's the funny thing, okay, I can sit here on a piece of ore, okay, that's spawning here, okay, and let's just say it's iron ore, but then it could turn into a flower, it could turn into any number of things, because everything in this game at the spawn points is on a timer for a cooldown period before it respawns, but it's not the same item that you got. It is on an RNG system, which means a random number generator, which means 9 times out of 10 it's going to turn into this, or 7 times out of 10, and then it's going to break down even smaller numbers into how often does that type of flower come out, or how often does that type of rock come out, or a mineral, or whatever it is that you're looking for. Ingredient even to, you know, potions and that, okay? And to foods for provisions, okay? So then it's like, well, what area hits the most? The problem with this is that you got everybody in the game doing this. You know, they're all heading to the same areas, you know. And unless you have the unlimited crafting bag, it becomes incredibly frustrating. So in order to experience the game better, which should have been included in the full version of it, we're going to charge you money to get an unlimited crafting bag. Hey look, this is going to make your life easier in the game. And remember, in the game is important here, okay? So you got a number of problems here. One, you got your own frustration. Then you got whatever you suffer from in terms of mental illness, in my case anxiety. And then you got the community coming down on you saying, hey, you're wasting our fucking time because you're grouping and you're doing
Sounds like you're in a bad community, bro.
trials and dungeons and shit like that. It gets stressful. It does, right? And it really gets to you, and it gets frustrating. To the point where you just say, fuck it, I'm going to do what everybody else is doing. So instead of sitting
No,
back
you
and
don't.
using the
If you have
analytical
willpower,
and
you don't
critical
do that shit.
thinking and allowing that to engage properly, your hotspot thinking, which is engaging your amygdala, I do believe I'm pronouncing that right, I apologize, which is the center here that bypasses all of the critical analytical, this is where your fear is. This is like 90% of your brain, basically, okay, all right, is right back here. And if they can get into there and fuck with it, you fuck with your subconscious, fuck with your fear factors, fuck with your, and I'm not saying this
Get in the car.
wise, I'm saying this is what they do, they fuck with you mentally, literally. I mean this as a means of expression here, not as a profanity. They're literally fucking with your head on so many different levels you don't know about. Well, here's the thing. When you kick in something and you provide something like the unlimited crafting bag, for example, which is meant to make your life easier in the game, that's something that should have been provided for you right from the start in the vanilla game. And this game in particular, like I said before, is riddled with DLC and micros like crazy, more so than anything else. To the point
Use
where
a
it's
little
like
bit of
you
long
need to
gun
have
ammo.
the unlimited crafting bag. And this is something they will not mention in their advertisements, their adverts, or anything like that. Well, you know what?
That
We
would
have
be
this
funny.
provided for you on the side, which
Oh,
is the
join us. We have
unlimited
unlimited
crafting
crafting
bag. And this
bags.
is the
Only for
biggest,
$10.99
number
a
one
month.
selling reason as to why people get the ESO Plus membership. And this is how they do it. By exploiting you and manipulating you and controlling you in a sense to go out and buy this, because without it, you can't live without it. And trust me, I played this for months on end. I forget how long I played, but I played a lot of it.
I hate
And
that
it was
Axe
all
is
that
so
I played
fucking
at the
weak.
time. I was obsessed with it. All of a sudden I developed an OCD problem, which is an obsessive compulsive behavioral disorder, and there's many different forms of that. In this case, it became an addiction, which is not good. So the dopamine definitely kicked in, the serotonin kicked in, and then it's like, fuck, I got really sucked into this game, and I'm not the only one. Because I can tell you 99.999% of the players, matter of fact, I would say 100% of the players suffer from the same types of mental illness that feed off of this shit, because that's how they make their fucking money. And these companies make me sick. I hate it when they do this.
He's just explaining MMOs.
So, you're in this game, like I am, a vanilla player, like I am, but I did have experience with MMOs. I did play things like Champions Online, WoW, which is World of Warcraft, and shit like that. I did have some experience about it, so I knew what I was getting into. I just didn't realize how bad this was. Because unlike WoW and unlike Champions Online and that, they actually are fun. This is not fun. Because
I actually disagree. I think ESO is one of the better MMOs out there.
It frustratingly impossible.
Maybe not for free to play, but when I used to play it when it wasn't free to play, shit was godlike, bro.
And they get you to buy the game. And well, since you bought the game, you log into it with your account, so now they have your personal info on their server and everything like that, which is something I don't like. I hate that shit too, by the way. I don't like the fact that all these companies want all your fucking information, want your cookies and everything like that. I don't want you fucking tracking me all over the fucking place. You're a fucking asshole for doing that shit. Bethesda, ZeniMax, EA, DICE, Bungie, BioWare, Activision, Ubisoft. Who the fuck is
the
even
French.
doing it nowadays?
Yo, Deceit, do you hate the French?
Access
Please
now.
tell me
What
you hate the
fuck?
French.
Come on, and you gotta pay a fee for that just to say $10 on a game? Fuck you, EA. Like, seriously. So, but that's getting ahead of myself here. That's gonna be saved for the Star Wars rant part of this. So, Bethesda and ZeniMax were smart about this. They get you to buy the game. Well, you already paid your $80 Canadian, for the vanilla game. You go out there and you start playing it, and you can't return it because it's all online, right? So forget it. You cannot take it back to any store and get your money back. That's the other thing I hate about this, because it's online only and there's no offline content. Nobody will take the game back unless it's defective, and they'll just replace it with another one. You know this. Everybody knows this. And this is why I hate online-only games, is because you can't even take it back to EB Games, Best Buy or anybody else, nobody will touch it. It has to have offline content to be resellable. And if it's not resellable, they can't do anything with it. All they can do is give you a replacement. That's it. So keep that in mind. EB Games is GameStop. So there you go. You know, and this is another thing that pisses me off about online gaming. I hate that shit. I hate those types of shenanigans. They shouldn't even be in this kind of business. Okay. Period. You want to go to do that on a computer, fine, but don't bring it over into the console world. This is why computers and mobile phoning should never be involved in consoles, and you know, these are some of the reasons why. So here they are. They get you to buy the game, which you can't take back now because you just bought it, brand new. And so you go out, and you realize, hey, I get a reward every day for logging in. Okay. Well, since I'm already logged in, now they have a thing called Daily Rates, which took me forever to figure out, and I think it was Jonathan that pointed it out to me, and thanks, brother, I appreciate it, you know. And then it's like, okay,
I need to pee after this one, by the way.
And then they really get you with that, because in order to do the Rates, you have to find crafting materials. You do. You have to find rune stones for the one for enchantments. You have to find ingredients for the potions. You have to find provisions for making meals. You have to find pieces of ore for doing armor and weapons and that kind of stuff. And then you have to find clothing pieces. And what I mean by clothing pieces is flour and ingredients that would go into making clothes, you know, and you need certain types of them, you know? So then what they would do is you would go out in the wild to try and fill out your daily rent.
I'm about to piss my pants.
Come back frustrated because you don't have an unlimited crafting bank. So you'd have to go to and fro like crazy to pick up this stuff, and it would take forever to do because along the way you're fighting creatures and that, and while you're fighting creatures, you know, your inventory is filling up too, because then you're finding stuff that you can sell online, you know. And that's another thing that's hidden is the auction house, and that's broken because they don't have a main auction house. They have a bunch of random auction houses done by, you know, random users. Like
yeah, that's one thing that sucks, though. I will agree with him there.
And all of them do that.
The guilds own, like, if you have a guild, you can own an auction house inside the market. It's horrible. But that's only like one auction house. There's a major auction house that just works the way it works.
In order to join their club, and this is just bullshit right here. So you can see how they're exploiting you to get your money, you know, and how all these different auction houses are doing the same damn thing. So not only is Bethesda doing
he's talking about auction houses in town. Those kind of just sell mediocre stuff. If you want actual auction houses, you need to go to the bank. But I guess, you know, he's an old man, he doesn't understand that.
You can take fake currency and turn it into real life money. So don't tell me someone hasn't figured out how to use Bitcoin in this, right? In ESO, right? You know that they figured that shit out. So this is the problem with ESO right here. Like, you know, remember now, this is all about how video game companies exploit people with mental illness, okay? So I'm not picking on people for playing ESO. I played it, but then I realized it, and I stopped it, and I deleted it, and I had withdrawal problems even, okay? They hit me hard with this thing, so I'm speaking from experience here, as well as someone who's educated in, you know, mental illness and that too. So here's the thing. You got all these kind of shenanigans going on. You got daily challenges, you got daily rewards, and all this is sucking deeper and deeper into the game. Then you realize you're going to need an unlimited crafting bank. So now you need to buy the Plus membership in order to get that, which means you got to pay a monthly fee. All this adds up. And then, on top of it, there's things that aren't covered, like a merchant, a banker that will follow you around. Certain types of DLC that you might want, like Thieves Guild and things like that, or Somerset, and you kind of get the idea where I'm going with this, you know. So the banker and merchant alone goes for $50 each Canadian. Yeah, just to pull out a banker or merchant is $50 each Canadian.
Yeah, just go to a fucking city! There's like 50 cities in an MMO.
This is going to cost me $50, it's going to cost me $100.
This dude complaining about the convenience of having a banker pop up magically.
Hello, that's $20 more already. Plus
Bro,
I'm paying an ESO Plus membership.
Literally, that's a convenience
in the game. Okay, if they're gonna pull that shit, where we're gonna charge you a monthly fee, then that monthly fee should, and this is mandatory because this is where WoW really understood the business. Blizzard did until they fucked up, and yeah, we know they fucked up. We're not going to go there. But we're talking about WoW in the heyday when it was good, where they had a really good business model. Okay, here's the thing, is that it included everything. Okay, when you paid your monthly subscription, you got everything. Same thing with Final Fantasy, which was cross play for all platforms, including the PC. So you had this on the PlayStation, the Xbox.
Wait, Final Fantasy
and on
was
the
a.
PC.
Well, yeah, I
Everybody
suppose
got
Final
along
Fantasy
great,
was an
and it was fun as hell. And they had a main auction house, and yeah, I'm sure they exploited Bitcoin and all that kind of shit. But the bottom line is that with that game, that's how you do it. Final Fantasy 11, I think it was called, and then you got WoW, World of Warcraft, and that, or Champions Online. This is how you do these types of things properly. Is that you include everything.
Is it because of support that I'm so weak?
Fee, which they do charge you a monthly
Probably.
fee. There's only so long or so far you can get for free before you pay a monthly fee.
I can't hear the flute guy.
Subscribe. You have no choice.
I'll go look
the
for
whole
him.
Point to these things. That's how they make their shitload of money. And this is why they say online gaming only is where it's at. And this is why. So this is the main problems with ESO. Okay?
Bro,
so now
nah,
we
I'm fucked.
address ESO like that, plus like, you know, the fact that if you want to do it in game and that and get gold in that, then you're going to have to sell off shit. Either you're going to sell it off to the guy or you're going to pay the fee for the month for the auction houses, which is absolutely ridiculous how much they want for things, you know. And then they take a percentage of the cut that you get off of the item that you sold. So you're getting raped all over the place here. You know, you're getting raped by ZeniMax and Bethesda. You're getting raped by other players. You're getting raped by the auction houses. You're getting ripped off left, right, and center. Bottom line, this becomes incredibly frustrating, and it
Feels
was
bad,
for
man.
me. And becomes so grinding, and they do it.
I need a fucking break from Pac-Man. Or does 80% melee gun damage? Yeah.
Your journey ends here.
Yeah, we got rolled. I need a piss though, so BRB. Do a few shoutouts. I really just I need to pee.
You should kill yourself. You are my bitch. Thank you for the free money, dummy. You can lick my balls.
You know she's getting filled by some black stud. You know there's some black fucking
Mentally
fool that's
untouchable.
filling her with cock meat.
You
giving
serve
her the
zero
real
purpose.
fuck she deserves.
You bitch ass worthless
Oh,
nigga.
just
Your
spit
gym
on
is
her
mine, you bitch ass nigga. Get that ass bin, bitch.
So, yay. Fucking just gonna have to go do something different then. What's a different game to play? I fucking wasted 5 hours downloading this shit. I remember trying to start from this game, crash 5 minutes. Oh god, this sucks.
Let him take a shit.
Oh god. That pizza really fucked him up.
Harry?
What?
Is that you?
Wait, what the fuck?
Shut up.
Why does he have
You
toilet
okay?
paper around his neck?
I heard something.
Yeah, you hurt my ass.
What?
Oh, just shut the fuck.
I gotta get like 2 kills quick. Crud. Oh, just got on the top 4. That's right, 2 more to go. Oh, there we go, play the game. Let me do it.
Lee. the timing of that bunny and that Lidl. Ah! No!
Big ups Wrexham, more like Wrexham on these nuts. Oh shit, Wrexham fucking raided. Big ups Wrexham raid. How you gotta go?
So it pulls its fur down like their pants. Or
I think the reason we got shit on is because we keep finding bad loot.
All of its fur.
For 2 to 3 matches now, I've had nothing but fucking
I almost can only imagine
gray weapons.
dogs pulling their fur down to poop.
Well, I had
Not
purple
necessarily up.
guns, but
Unless
I ain't
they're
that good with
taking it
guns.
off like a sweater. But do we?
I'll try.
Dogs
I'll
would do
try,
that?
Loader.
Do
I
we
know.
think
I'm
that's
bringing
true?
the team down. I know. I'm bringing the team down, bro.
It's impossible to say at this point. I think we should continue on.
I'm bringing the team down, bro. I'm bringing the team down. But yeah, big ups Wrexham for the fucking raid, bro. How you doing? How you doing, bro? Hope you had a nice stream. We are currently playing some we are currently playing Evil Dead. Sorry, sorry, I'm reading some Nomura bullshit. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, apparently they're gonna mingle some Crisis Core into Rebirth, and that's why it's called Final Fantasy VII Rebirth instead of Remake now. It's fucking weird. But also, Dragon Dogma 2 has been announced? Yes, it has. Nice. Alright, sorry, I needed to know that. The bugged blue hunting rifle GPU when you dropped for. Because I was on the BRB screen. Don't be angry at me, come on. But yeah, the game's pretty good. We're losing at the moment, but usually it's a lot of fun.
And they make it really obvious when you first start that, hey, you know what, buy 10 slots for your backpack.
And
you know what, buy 10 slots for the bank. And then it goes up.
I'm gonna have to fucking play Crisis Core to understand Final Fantasy VII now.
Well, in order to bypass all that shit, eventually you're going to have to get the unlimited crafting bank. And this is the main
yeah, you'll see how we play. Look, see, I got 10k now. 10k extra because I leveled up level 16. I was level 15, so that's why I get an extra 10k.
It's worth it just for the unlimited crafting bank. That's the defense, actually, that players in this game use, is that, well, you have to have it, because if you don't have it, it's not going to be fun. This is my point about gaming in general, is that gaming should be fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Goon. I'm sorry for taking a break.
And it was addictive because it was fun. And it did the dopamine the right way because it was fun. You got the full, complete game.
Alright,
you didn't
if we're losing, it's probably my fault.
You spent as many hours as you wanted to playing the fucking thing and enjoying it. And nowadays you get this shit going on, and this has been going on for decades now. Like, you know, a good 10 or 20 years, I would say, that this shit's been going on for. And it needs to stop because it's getting worse in the industry. So this feeds off of you as a human being, and it's feeding off your wallet all over the place. But also it puts a lot of stress onto you, and it puts a lot of frustration in terms of the grinding. The stress comes from the grinding and comes from the community because you got other players harping on you. Hey, get your shit together. Come on, we're going to take off in a party. And you know, in order to get anywhere in this game, you got to party up with people.
No, I was reading it while we were talking about the raid.
The stories, which
I opened up Discord.
Enjoyed, you know.
But yeah, I do pee sitting down.
And then, it's all rush until it's no fun.
If you really want to know, I do pee
we
sitting
want to
down.
get through this as quickly as possible so that we can get our rewards for it and hope that we got that special kind of rare item that we've been looking for, that epic item, which drops, or legendary, which drops once in a really extremely rare blue moon.
Can't believe Chenza said the N-word.
Like, and anyone who's played it knows that I'm telling the truth, if they're going to be honest about it, because if they're not honest about it, and you say, I'm full of shit, you guys are full of shit, not me. I know what ESO is like. I get the mechanics behind it, and it's all about making money.
Yeah, it's a lot more, I
no,
don't know, it's just more chill, sitting down
so
peeing.
Obvious that, you know, they don't hide it, you know what I mean? They make it incredibly obvious that...
Yeah, you don't get any splatters.
The type of
model, you're fucking Gucci, you know?
They wanted to do, and that they're going there. So this is how they get you an ESO in a nutshell, okay? So they get you to buy the game, they get you to log in every day because you get a reward for it, yay, but it takes up an item spot in your knapsack, keep that in mind.
God, what I wouldn't do for Kelly to smoke weed with me.
Bank, and eventually you're going to run out of space. And that's the point I'm getting to here.
Yeah, out of a shotgun.
Useless shit until it comes 30 days later where you get the epic thing that you want, but you can't get it because your knapsack's full. Or your bank is full.
Knapsack.
Or both are full. You can't get it. And that's the whole point, you see. And then you got the rich.
Is this why Grinches hate GPM?
And it's like, fuck.
People hate me?
And that's where the
that's news to me.
Comes in. And that's where you get pissed at the game. And then you get pissed at yourself, you get hard on yourself, you bring yourself down because the community's bringing you down because ESO's full of a lot of dickheads. You know, don't tell me that there's nice people on there. There's not. There's people on there that want you to do exactly what they did, which is buy the unlimited crafting bag, get the ESO, and I had this shit happen to me a lot. And having a panic disorder is really bad because this makes me more sick and makes me worse, these types of games, you know.
But yeah, maybe, yeah, the Panic Man thing, yeah, this is Panic Man. I listen to Panic Man sometimes. People do hate me for that, yeah.
And I'm just using my own mental illness as an example. There's a lot of other different types of mental illnesses out there that it affects. And trust me, if you have a mental illness, odds are it is affecting you. It's affecting your health and you don't even know it, which means it'll eventually drain your wallet and everything like that. And it'll affect you financially, emotionally, psychologically, and physically because you're not taking care of yourself. You're playing this game way too much. You know, nowhere to get in. Okay? Bottom line. Set an alarm. So anyway, this is ESO and how they do it to you that way. Let's take a look at Star Wars Battlefront, and then we'll, you know, mesh these together as to how all this happens. Okay. So, with Star Wars Battlefront, they have a daily
How did that not
reward
make
system.
Softby's
And the daily
thing go down?
reward system
What the fuck?
is you log in and you get a daily crate worth X amount of credits, and that's it. Well, now they finally took that away, but it was there at the time, so we're just going to talk like as if it still was. And then what would happen is that you would go in and play arcade mode until Instant Action came around, and you would get rewarded 200 credits for playing it until you reach the maximum amount, which I believe was about 2,000 credits, something like that. So basically, 10 rounds of this and you're done, and that's it. You know, you got no more credits. That's it. You know, so along comes Instant Action. You know, well actually, let's dissect this. Let's take this apart. So. In the beginning, you had the loot crates, right? So there were certain items that the only way that you could acquire was through crystals or real life money.
We might as well use a car
Everything
now,
came down to
because the
real
killer
life
knows
money.
we're here.
You had to spend real life money. And then it was gambling, because then it was all about, am I going to get the item I'm looking for that I'm waiting for? Odds are, no matter how many crates you opened up, you ended up with, like, you know, once in a blue
Contact
moon,
behind
something
Panic Man.
that was
He's an
like,
old man who likes to
oh, you
complain
know
about
what,
video
this
games
is like,
and his life
you get
situations.
uncommon a lot, which is what you had going on in ESO.
Yeah.
You get common quite frequently, but to get those, you know, rare items and that was like once in a billion. You know what I mean? It's like winning the real life lottery.
Pretty sure fucking loot crates didn't exist until Overwatch.
You would go out into the
Kappa.
game and grind, and the only way to play this game really to get anywhere would be to play it online. So you have to have your subscription to it to play online, meaning to the PlayStation Plus and to the you know, Microsoft and that sort of thing. And then, in order to earn credits, you know, and then you would log up so many credits.
I'm actually gonna make that a command. What you just said, all of that, that's gonna be a command. It's gonna be ! Panic Man.
And crystals basically is real life money. That's literally what it is, actually, when you get right down to it. So, this item is going to cost you X amount in credits.
By the way, Softby, stand next to me in a minute. I'll drink a soda so you can heal.
40,000 credits, 80,000 credits is not unheard of in Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, they on purposely are trying to frustrate you, just like in ESO, to make you buy stuff with real life money. And this is where the problem comes in. So you see, they get you to log in just like they did with ESO by giving you a daily reward crate and saying, here's your credits. But now they took that away, which is a really stupid idea. You know, like that's something that they really fucked up on, because now a lot of players are going to back off from the game because of this. But there was a reason for you to log in, because you would get your daily reward credit. You know, and
Yeah, his mother found him with a bag over his head
so then
in a pool or some shit.
But from there on in, it was a grind.
Was it a pool? Or am I just thinking of The Sopranos? See, nah, I'm thinking of The Sopranos. See, never mind. It was a bag over his head, though.
What's it called there? The arcade stuff. You know what I mean? And that's it. However, they did have daily challenges down at the bottom that you set every 24 hours. And there would be 3 of them. And once in a blue moon, you would get something related to arcade. And all the time, every time I saw it, it was always to do with the challenges. And it would say, play Attack of the Droids challenge. It says play. It doesn't say beat. It doesn't say beat your best score. Here's the problem with this. The daily rewards were worth 500 each, so there's 1,500 in credits waiting for you down below, right? You know, play 5 minutes as Anakin Skywalker. Play Droid Assault 15 times, and we'll give you 500 credits.
Help.
The problem with this is
Help.
99.9999% of the time this shit's online, which means if you don't have the Online Plus membership, you can't log in online, so you can't play that. So then it becomes even more frustrating too, because you don't have an online membership. You know, so now all you can do is just grind it out with the offline stuff.
Ah,
which is arcade
I hate
stuff.
that so much.
And the story and the challenges, but the story.
I
didn't
pressed
have
the wrong
anything to
button.
it, unless you manage to unlock, like, you know, the rewards for it, for finding all the hidden items and doing certain things in the campaign mode. Once you did all that stuff and you got all the credits for that, like 250 credits for it, you know, up to 500 credits, you know, that's it. All you had were the daily rewards left over. Now the daily rewards all depended on if you got one that was for offline or not. 99.9999% of the time, all three of them would be taken up by online stuff, you know. So they're trying to force you to play online, and you're an offline gamer and you want to play offline. And so therefore, you can't enjoy this the way that you should be able to enjoy it, the way that everybody else is, because they're spending more money. So see, right off the bat here, just like with ESO, they're working on you financially. They're making the grinding really, really hard on you because, hey, this is going to cost you X amount in
Oh yeah, no, this is a long video. You can basically skip it after half an hour, which is what we're gonna do.
money. And it's impossible to get
I want to
crystals,
get to the Battlefront part, and we are at the Battlefront part, and then he's just gonna repeat himself over and over.
Buy stuff, and there's still a lot of things out there, like this is part of the survival pack, this is part of the Hoth pack. In order to get those packs, you have to pay for them with real life money. And that's bullshit. So see, what they've done here is that they turned it into a grind session where they made the grinding, just like they did in ESO, impossible to do, to the point where you get frustrated, pissed off, and you start to spend real life money. That's the problem here with Star Wars Battlefront 2 now.
Really?
So you go out and you start playing arcade
Help.
and you realize this is really fucking boring. 200 credits, 200 credits, 200 credits till you get to the maximum amount. And then that's it. And if that wasn't bad enough, you think it resets every 24 hours, but it doesn't. Here's the thing about the credits that I
Thank
don't
you,
like
Sophie.
at all
Alright, Kenzo.
completely, is that you're supposed to get 2,000 credits a day until they upgrade. And the problem with this is that if you didn't do it within those 24 hours, it would continue until you did it. So here's how it really works. They give you the illusion, the impression that you got this in 24 hours.
No, he says
and then it resets every
it's
24
more
hours,
common
but
for
it's
mentally ill
not.
people
It's
to fall
you
for
get
such
2,000
schemes.
credits to get, and then
Which is
once
not
you
true,
get
because I have
there
mental
a day
illness,
or a week
and I
or
never
a
bought
month
fucking
or a year,
crystals or anything in
then
any
it resets
fucking game.
itself for 24 hours. So you actually go a full day without getting access to those credits.
I also never got
Okay,
addicted to
that somebody
MMOs.
else got because they did it in the first run of 24 hours. And then it resets itself.
Chenzo's banned from
That's the problem with that.
Chenzo's
The
banned
other
from
problem
driving.
is, with the challenges, is that the daily
Uh-oh.
challenges,
Uh-oh.
there's a lot,
Uh-oh.
there's 3 of them,
Yep.
is that
There we go.
those things
Bodied.
reset every 24 hours. So then it's like, well, how many of those can I actually do realistic?
Watch out for that
I
shit.
want to play this online, but I want to play it offline. So then it make it frustrating for you.
Amulet's a shield. You equip one, and you basically get.
They're making you feel bad for playing
You can
offline.
withstand some hits.
They're abusing you in a sense because they're like saying, hey, look, unless you play this game online, we don't care about you. You know, that's the bottom line. You know, good luck with it. You know, have fun. You know, which really isn't a lot of fun. So then you find yourself in a grinding session, and then once you hit the maximum amount for that time period, you have to wait for it to reset. And then that's it, because you're not playing online. The only way you get a shitload of credits, and the only way to get crystals, is to play online. That's just the bottom line. Otherwise, it is a bore fest to play, trying to get credits to buy stuff, okay? And a lot of stuff are locked behind, well, it was locked behind a paywall for, you know, real life money, because that's what they wanted to do, based off the RNG system about how often an item would pop up through the loot crates. And the problem was is that it was extremely rare. It was like a rare, very rare, once in a blue moon type of situation, where you would get something that would actually be worth your time and investment in it. You could also buy these things, which is why they're called loot crates, or you could grind it out for credits and crystals, but crystals are only available online, like you're like trying to find a way to get them offline. The problem with the goals that you have, like, you know, because you have this other section that's challenges, right? And it's like, well, level your dude up to level 40, but the only way to do
I have a
that
feeling
is play
possession is
online.
the meta.
So a lot of the challenges that were
Like, you can do so much damage with
here's
possession.
arcade challenges, here's story
And
challenges,
the stamina
here's
bar
the,
of possessionists.
challenges for all the different
Possessionists?
classes,
Possessed?
and
The
characters,
possessed?
and ships and everything like that.
Is long as fuck.
99.9% of that
Like, look at that shit. He done one possession on a normal enemy. And I done this shit, dude.
And that's the
Hang on.
problem with this, is that they have a system here set up on purpose to
Ronnie 2K100. Thank you for the follow, my guy.
You know, and that's the problem. So, and they want you to play this online to prove that what they're saying is true, that this is an online-only game. People are only interested in online. What they're really doing is forcing you to play online through coercion by going, you're only going to get 2,000 credits max over here in arcade mode, and then what are you going to
Yeah, I
do?
feel weak
Well,
as fuck as Ash.
nothing to do. And then
But
you
I
got
guess
the
I'm more of a
dirty
support,
work
hey.
server offering you
I'm here to help other people, not
plus
to
whatever
do damage.
credits you get for doing it. Here's the thing, okay? Your character levels up by experience, but here's the thing. You get credits for kills, you get credits for doing the objective, you get credits for, like, just about everything you can fucking think of. Online, not offline, but online. And here's the allure of the online part of it. You know, again, just like ESO had its allure, well, you know, with unlimited crafting bag, here's the allure to the online component of it. Okay, you play this online, not only are you going to be able to do the daily challenges and get, you know, 500 extra credits, which turns into 1,500 credits actually, which is, you know, getting really close to what they had for the cap for the arcade mode, which was 2,000, you know, so it's only 500 less there. They got 3 challenges there, and 99.9% of the time they're going to
I like how your character ejected the top right is over Panic Man's head, like he's an NPC giving out a quest.
Well, if you're an online gamer, they picked it up, and if you're an offline gamer, you didn't. Sucks to be you.
And
You know, I'm not
he is
making
instantly
fun, I'm not
back.
mocking you, I'm saying this is what the companies did, right? And there's a reason behind that, because there's money to be made behind these paywalls, right? This is pay to win. Because here's the thing, when you go online for the first time, whenever you go online,
I do
you
so
realize
little damage.
that, they have what's called star cards, okay? And they have different weapons that you can buy now. So then you have to get contracts in the first one through Java's Palace, and you gotta spend a certain amount of credits on that. Then you gotta buy certain guns to compete with other people, and you gotta get certain star cards, and then you gotta level those star cards.
Even
up.
with
And the only way to
even
do
with
that
Pink
is by
F
playing it
equipped,
online with the same class over and over and over
I still don't do a lot of
doing the
damage,
same
dude.
shit over and over again. It becomes incredibly
Yeah,
boring.
you're alright.
It's
I did not notice I had this many.
It's not actually when you really think about it. You know, when you played the pandemic game of Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, I mean, it was awesome because you had all the modes available online and offline, all the different classes, nothing was hidden. You could play them right away if you wanted to as the heroes or villains, or you could decide, hey, you know what, I want to earn them, and then you can set how fast you earn them. Okay, now, not until recently did DICE decide, okay, actually not DICE, it's EA who does it, actually Disney runs the whole thing. In the Star Wars Battlefront 1, they came up with a mode called Skirmish, okay? But then they took it away, and they put in the next one, a lame story mode, challenges, which really makes no sense. Why the fuck they did that? Those are done in like a minute or less, you know? And then, and I'm not even joking, because there's a timer on it. You know, it's either you succeed or you don't. And then you have, the arcade mode. Where you only have 6 space battles and they're very small maps, and you know what, about 15 ground maps or so, you know, and they're very small. So then there was like nothing to do, and your cap was like 2,000 credits. That's it. That's all that you got to do, and that was frustrating as hell. So the only way to make this game fun is to play it online, which proves EA's point, which is what EA's trying to do. They want to frustrate you with the grinding and all this other shit, and then once you're capped out, you're not going to get any more credits. If you want to, you have to play it online. Now here's the allure of playing online, and this is why EA says online is where it's at, is because of how they make their games. They make their games so that it's so frustrating and impossible to enjoy the game that the only way to enjoy it is to play it online versus offline. That's exactly what they've done with the Star Wars Battlefront series. When you look at the first one, It was completely online until they did Skirmish, which they did at the end of its life cycle. Then they came out with some lane modes here for offline players. A lane campaign, which didn't take long to do, had a real story to it when you really think about it. If you don't believe me, go back to it and play it, and you realize there really wasn't much there. There wasn't a character to believe in. Ida Urso, you know, you didn't believe in.
Yeah, that's why I picked the spear, because the spear is
the shit that was going on. It was just like, you know, run around, look like an idiot until, you know, you finish the story. And it was a then there was
that's why I picked spear, because it's a bit faster, because I know Heart Attack gives stuff. Alright, you guys want to do one more, or you guys good?
Here's the problem with the challenges. You got 3 tiers to it, you know. Easy, medium, and hard is what we'll say, you know. And basically it turns into the last one being impossible. Well, here's the thing. With the daily rewards, when they do pop up once in a blue moon for offline gamers, for 500 credits, let's say
no worries, Softbee.
The droids or Attack of the Clones. But here's the thing. They say play this challenge. So you go to play the challenge only to realize not only do you have to play it, but you have to play it on the hardest difficulty. You have to beat it on the hardest difficulty and beat your personal best score before they give you that 500 credits. And I'm not joking, because I've done research on it.
Yeah, no worries.
And I've done this on purpose to see
that was
how doing it. Because
I had fun, but yeah,
but I didn't get the 500 credits. I had my thing set up on the screen there so I can see it pop up when I get rewarded the 500 credits.
You press D-pad to the left to use an amulet. But yeah, I feel like I was the one that fucked that up. I was the one that kind of low-key ruined that whole charade. Yo, where is he? Where is he? Bathhouse Path Free? Alright, cool. Also, he says Yusuke is Yusuke. Becomes Yusuke. Useless K, more like. Yeah, I do use my special. Oh well, yeah, okay, we played 2 hours of this. It's fine. I'm gonna play KF2, but first we're gonna boot up Dead by Daylight. Ba, 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 ba.
And Passion for Gaming knows this because I told him time and time again on the PS4, dude, I got screwed out of my 500 credits. And he said he felt sorry for me, you know. And he knows this. He knows I'm telling the truth because I did this.
But yeah, sorry for the bad games, Chenzo, Softbee.
I got screwed out of credits, and we'll talk about
I'll try to be better next time.
So that's the problem with it when they say it. The way they word it and what it actually is 2 separate things. How hard is it to beat it on the hardest difficulty, first off, let alone beat your personal best score? Fuck you, EA and DICE, for doing this shit. I mean, seriously, fuck you. Even I am frustrated to the point where it's like, I deleted this thing off of my hard drive so many times already, it's ridiculous, you know, because I had to reinstall it to be able to do a thing on instant action. And then they're coming out with vehicles, so I'm just leaving it there until they do, so I can actually say my thing without being gang raped by a bunch of idiots like Gothic, you know, who don't go any better. That's the problem. I got people that troll me, flame me on the fucking internet. If you don't like what I say, shut off the fucking video. Get the fuck out of here. I got no time for you. Really, I don't. Okay? I'm doing this as a favor to people, spending my hard-earned time.
Go live! Get out of here! You troll!
Video uploaded to help people out. And if you don't like what I say, fuck you. Get out of here. I don't care. Because you know what it is about this YouTube family, just to touch on this really quickly before I continue, is that we're all about respect.
Yeah, as a support, I need fast weapons.
We love
because I can do
if we have a
heavy attack and I heal people.
So your opinion may differ than mine, and that's cool. as long as you're cool about it in the comments.
I
But
don't know,
when you
I felt
become
fucking
an asshole
useless.
like Gothic
All
did,
those rounds. All those
where
rounds I
people
felt
block you and
useless.
shit and mute you and
I
stuff
probably
like that,
fucking was.
that
Oh
is
my
not
god, what
cool.
is this? Ew.
Never do that shit to me, ever, because that's bullshit, and I'm looking at pressing legal charges against you. That's how bad it is. Okay, don't do that shit, and I'm cool. So let's continue with this. So how they do this now is now you're so frustrated from playing the offline content, you're getting nowhere. They're forcing you to play online now. You see, that's the thing. So now you're playing online. Now you're starting to have fun. Yeah, because that's the way the game was meant to be. You see. But see, EA wants to prove that offline gaming isn't where it's at, so they make it mundane and boring and frustrating to the point where you gotta play online in order to have fun. And this is true. Anyone who's played Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 by EA and DICE, they honestly, if you're going to tell the truth,
Don't worry, we're only
you're gonna
playing one
back up
match.
What I'm saying is being actually true. This is factual.
I need to get rid of
They
some
make
because
the
I got
offline part of it
fucking
so boring and
codes to do as
mundane
well.
and unrewarding that you have to play it online. You have no choice.
I'm
Where's
not
the
playing
daily
Killer tonight,
rewards
so
and
don't
all
worry.
that
It's
shit?
not gonna get toxic.
99.9% of the time,
I'm
the
not
things that
playing
across
Killer
the bottom
tonight.
of the screen are pointing
We're not
towards
gonna get
online
toxic
gaming
tonight,
only.
okay?
That's what they
Don't
want
worry
you to
about it.
believe it is, and it is with their games. With their games, you see, this is why I say don't buy EA's games anymore. This is why, because EA wants you to believe
Big ups,
that
Tigreth. How you doing?
that's how they make their games now.
Alright, so
Look
that's
at
my new
Star
favorite
Wars
type of bottle.
Battlefront 2, okay? Look at one. One was online only. And
Here's your
then
friend.
they put in offline mode. That was it.
There we go.
Then the second one comes out. Well, here's some offline content for you guys.
Big ups, Tigreth.
But it's a snore
How's it
fest.
going, bro? I hope you're
Oh, but it's
streaming
not
well.
real fun, it's on here online because EA is making it this way. EA is telling the developers, do it this way. Because this is where the money's at. We want the money. We don't care if we make people frustrated, pissed off, and
Well, that
shit
was
like
it.
that. We don't care if
That was
we
the
break our
game.
wallets and they
It's
don't
child
know.
life. Yeah.
We just care about
It
making
turns out
money,
he-
so give us a shitload of money for doing nothing.
Oh shit.
Big ups, Tigreth. How you doing, bro? Those demos were weird fun though. Nice. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're playing a little bit of DBD before Killing Floor 2, actually. Yeah, we're just chilling, watching ye old Panic Man. You know, the old man that likes to complain. And I turned the audio off because when you're upgrading, all you hear is this. That's what you hear fucking 16 times over. It's horrible. Yeah, give me that hard. Yeah, it's a horrible voice. It's a horrible noise. I don't like it. I'd rather listen to an old man.
And that's exactly what EA is all about.
But yeah, welcome
And this is where people's
to the stream, everyone.
frustrations and that should be taken out on is on EA. Now,
Hope
I'm not
you
saying
enjoy
go
your
out there and
stay.
attack them, okay? I'm not saying do anything illegal or that. I'm just saying if you're going to vent your frustration to somebody, it should be at EA. Because EA is being total dickwads here. EA, Ubisoft.
I'm literally just trying to get to
and
800 so I can do
Activision are
the
three
codes.
biggest ones that are the problems
I haven't
here
played
with
Survivor
the
in so
gaming
long,
industry.
so I don't really
The
have
problem is, though, is that
a
there's
plan,
the average gamer out
so
there
to speak.
who doesn't listen to people
Is that
like
the only
myself
perk?
who get common sense,
Is that the only perk?
who
I
understand
think it
the
is.
psychology and get what they're doing here. You know,
Oh,
and that's
never
the
mind.
problem
Fuck!
here.
I
So
didn't
then
see
you
it.
got the community coming after
You
people like
dumbass.
myself, where I just go fuck it.
This is
I'm
why
not
people
playing
say you
anymore.
don't pay
Screw you
attention
guys.
because
I'm going
you are
home, you know, I'm
literally
doing my own thing.
zone blind
And
or
that's
some
the
shit.
problem with this
You
whole
don't
thing
see
here, is that
things
they're
sometimes.
forcing you to play online because offline is a fucking snore fest. So now you play online, and now you're finally getting the gaming experience that you
Alright,
should
where the
have
fuck's borrowed time?
offline and online, which is
Hope,
what Pandemic did back
Soul
in the day. Now,
Survivor,
hang on a
all
sec.
both of
They're
those
not
are
covering
trash.
everything that Pandemic did. They're just covering in little bits and
Yeah,
pieces,
viewer's choice one.
making it feel
Well, I mean, if you
like
guys don't
it's
want to
a
see
really
Bully
full
tonight, you
experience
know,
when
fuck
it's
it.
not.
We'll play
How often does
KF2.
hunt
I don't
mode
care.
come and gone and other
I
different
like
modes
both.
in games, okay? That's bullshit. You introduce a map, it stays. You introduce a game mode, it stays. Here's the thing about the Pandemic series that made it so awesome.
Yeah, because it's still
okay?
the same
You have all
video.
these different gaming modes. You had all these different factions you could play as, different eras, the Clone Wars, the OT, the prequels. You kind of get the idea where I'm going with this. Everything that takes place in the first 6 movies, get all that shit in there. You get an epic story game. You get Galactic Conquest.
I got poo
which
in the
is,
next web,
their
yeah.
version of Risk, where you got
Okay, we're at 800.
planets and
We're at
everything over the whole
800.
fucking galaxy. And then you have Instant Action.
Now I
you
gotta
have 5 or
find
6 game modes
the codes.
in Instant
So
Action.
you guys are
Heroes
gonna have to be
versus
BRB
villains,
because it's a secret Discord.
Hunt mode, where you get to play as the indigenous species or against them. Heroes versus villains. Conquest, which is the normal mode with.
Man, I can't wait for Dragon Dogma 2. Oh, mate, I'm fucking hyped for that.
Killing off all the other team
I'm actually hyped for that.
Or you can win it by taking in all the command posts, or you can win it kind of by doing both things at the same time. And then you also got Capture the Flag
You know me. I'm not
1 and
much
2.
of a hype guy.
And
I
this is
don't
not
really get
including the
hyped
space
for
battles. This
games,
is
but
just the
I'm
ground
hyped for
battles.
that.
So you got all this going on in ground battles. Then in space battles, you have the conquest part, where you got to take out the shields.
Okay, where the
and then you got to take out all the critical systems just to take out the capital ship. Then
What
you
are
gotta
the
take
3
out the
years? Feels
frigates,
bad, man.
and
Yeah.
then you got to take out X amount of fighters and X amount of bombs.
But hey, that means
in order to beat
that means I can.
That's what you have to do in instant action. That is
Where the
instant
fuck is?
action.
Oh, there it is.
I mean, holy shit, that just blows
What do you
your
mean it's
mind.
not?
right? That
IGB
this
Party is not
2004,
legit?
2005 that this
Why
came
not?
out in. And now you
'Cause it
guys
has a
know why I
fucking
talk
space.
about this so much. Checking
Thank
out
you
my
for
charger on my
150k
laptop and shit.
BP.
This is what EA is not doing, and they don't want to do, because they don't want to spend the money on it, because what they want to do is get away with as little as possible.
All right.
So that they can
Thank
make a
you
shitload
doesn't
of
work
money.
anymore.
They went and took a game mode called Apex Legends, which
Oh,
is
they
a
all
battle
expire?
royale. That's the game mode. They
I guess
called
they
it
all
Apex
expired.
Legends, called it a game, but it's just a game mode
Yeah, they all expired.
in
Okay,
order to
we're good.
soak you out of your money. Apex Legends, they did that because
Yeah, he
they
didn't win
showed
no
you how
war.
hard
He
a bunch
just
of micros for your fucking.
Well, you can see this, right? He has like so many Star Wars Battlefront 2. He is more of a Star Wars fanboy than me, except Panic Man is the guy who doesn't watch new shit. But I like Star Wars. Who cares? Yeah, he has a lot of stuff about that. But we'll give it 6 more minutes and then we'll skip to the next video. What's the next video? Gaming as a service, how to clean your consoles and cartridges, PUBG, my life in music plus tips for playing and singing. Well, yeah, it's the people that hate the sequel, no, the prequels. Dangers of mold and more. My health, I need your help. November 3. I think that's a good one. Fuck, November 3, 2019. Are we getting close to fucking? Are we getting close to Cyberpunk? No, that's 2020, right? That's 10 to the. Okay, we're still a year. Okay, good.
Guns and shit. This is EA.
All right, we'll do one match and
This
then.
is the problem with Star Wars Battlefront. They make it too impossible for you to enjoy the experience offline.
We'll play KF2.
That you have to play online, which proves their theory.
Anyone want to join?
In their games. If you go out and buy an average game like Uncharted, for example, we'll use this as an example, it has offline and online. And you get access to all the maps and all the different stuff that happens in the offline mode as you do in the online mode. The only difference here, and this is the thing, Gothic will tell you that Capture the Flag doesn't matter, King of the Hill, Hunt mode and all this other stuff doesn't matter. It does. I'm going to explain why. Name one single game that has online playability where it doesn't involve Capture the Flag, King of the Hill, and shit like that. There always is those modes.
I'm gonna suck at this, by the way. I haven't played Survivor
the online game.
in.
People play King of the Hill all the time. They play Capture the Flag all the time.
I can't remember.
Look at the fighting games. Look at the first-person shooters.
The only time I can remember is
Dude,
when I
all the
played with
fucking
Chenzo
time.
on the
So
24-hour
people like
stream.
Gothic don't want to get it.
That can't be the last time,
because
right?
they don't want to educate themselves. They want to be right all the time. That's it. And they are right. And believe it or not, Gothic may not know this, but he does have mental illness big time.
Also, big up Rencheck. How you doing?
He's like the worst end of the scale with the mental illness.
I'm such a
won't
bad
get into
streamer.
it too much, you know what I mean? That kind of way.
Fucking 20 minutes ago, he sent the message.
So this is the thing. What they do is they get you to buy the game, hyping it up.
Shut up,
through
Ludwig.
commercials,
I already apologized for my bad play, okay?
Demos, like, you know, this is where demos sell games and that, so that you believe that you're in for an awesome. Oh my god, I just came home with this epic game. I just bought this epic game, and you rip it apart, you open it up, you pop it in your machine. And at first, the dopamine really kicks in because this is your first experience. You're a fucking virgin, you know? And you're getting laid for the first time.
Shut the
feels
fuck
fucking
up.
amazing. Until the climax actually happens and the euphoria dies down and you get grounded and you're like, well,
You're
it's
dead for a little
fun
bit again? God damn it.
until, and now what?
Usually it's
fuck,
I have no drop frames.
What the
Weird.
hell? It's Ricky Prince!
What, we're in
Fire
a fucking
backwards.
relationship now?
Behind the
No,
dragon.
We gotta get married to you, we gotta have kids and shit. Fuck that. I just wanted to get laid. That's exactly what's going on with video games, okay? I'm using sex as a metaphor, obviously, for this, okay? They build it up, hype it. You know, look at E3, what they did with the Switch. They did the same fucking thing with the Switch. Even I bought into the Switch, and then I went and played it at the Stampede, and then I said it's shit. And I still feel that way about it, except for the light version and the pro version. The pro version is the way that the original Switch should have been.
There is no pro
But
version,
the light
though.
version, the original Switch suffers from drift problems. So
There is no
they
pro
still have
version.
issues with their tech, for fuck's sake. And here it is, 2019. We shouldn't be having these kind of issues. I didn't have it back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Why are we having it in 2019? And already they're building their next system, the PS5. Fuck that shit. You know. So anyway. Where was I in my thoughts? Oh yeah, so now you're playing online, right? And so you get this game home. That's where I was going with this. So you get this game home and you have that epic release.
Ah!
But then when you start to sit down and you start to analyze, like, you know, the offline content, and you realize it's a snowfest, and you analyze the online content, you realize 90% of it, 98% of the fun is online. Then you start to realize the only way you're going to enjoy this product is to play it online.
You found it with a bag
You
over her
already
head,
bought the
yeah.
game, you can't take it back and shit like that. And now what?
Why didn't it do running vault?
And it does so. This is where it becomes.
Why didn't it do
frustrating.
running vault?
This is where it becomes.
What the fuck?
irritable. This is where it becomes grindy. You know, they do this shit on purpose because they want to prove that what they're saying is true. They want to use your gaming online, so then you gotta buy PlayStation Plus membership. You gotta buy their membership if it's ESO.
I swear, I done
You
running
do
vault
shit
there.
like that. You
Bullshit.
pay more and more money to enjoy the experience you should have had.
Yeah, sorry for that. I don't know why my stream keeps crashing for a little bit.
So, EA gets caught eventually with the loot crate scandal, right? People start to become aware of this, you know? And by the way, feel
Hello,
free to share
Steve.
this video on social media, you know, because people really need to be aware of this stuff. And my dopamine ones and the ones on behavioral psychology. So here's the thing. Now that they got you on here, they come up
Oh
with
shit,
another
Cage
gimmick
of Atonement.
that's
He a coming.
The
He a
nice
coming.
thing was, and this had nothing to
Oh,
do
he a
with
coming.
Players Matter. They
Oh,
think
he a
it's
coming.
what it is.
Run.
EA planned this a long time ago. EA's image got tarnished, by the way, and their ass got handed to them by Disney because they got caught with the loot. So now EA has to make it up to the community to make it look good, to save their reputation with Disney so that they can keep the licensing agreement to this, because they know that this is a major cash cow, and so does Disney. That's why Disney paid, what was it, $1.5 billion for this from George Lucas, okay? They want to make a shitload of money, but not at the expense of looking like idiots, which is what EA is doing. So what EA is doing now is trying to make it look good with the community by talking to DICE and saying, hey, look, give them this and maybe we can shut them up just like we did with Skirmish. That's exactly what they're doing. So here's what happens, okay? And here's the dopamine and all this shit happening again. Now what happens? They announce, we're coming out with instant action. Everybody's thinking pandemic. No one's thinking EA and DICE. They just did this with Skirmish mode. Then Skirmish had more modes to it. Skirmish had in-world vehicles. Skirmish had the OT maps. Instant Action has 5 maps, no in-world vehicles, only 2 playable heroes and villains until the patch, and your AI was dumb as hell. And you only got to play the Clone Wars. No original Trojan maps. No.
I like how I suck at the most easiest game in the world. It shows you how fucking retarded and stupid I am.
You know what I mean? Yoda's the only one that's universal, you know, and maybe Darth Vader. You know, and the Emperor. And I think that would be it. You know, I don't think the others were in the prequels. So, here's the problem. You got just the Clone Wars, no other factions, wars in between the droids and the clones, and that's it. That's all you get. That's it. I'm not joking. And then, in order to get vehicles, you gotta wait for in-game currency. You know, you gotta wait for the battle points to add up so that you can get them, so that you can play it at whatever they set it at. Okay? Then you go out, and it's the same old boring thing over and over again. Take over the command post. Take over the command post. There's no variety here. After 5 different maps, it gets boring. And having no vehicles to actually use, and the ones that you do get with credits, most of them can't get into areas because they're too tight. Look at how tight Felicia is.
GG.
You see,
That's
Geonosis is a big open world thing, and it's a desert planet.
That was a
and
good
you can tell that
reminder
it
of why I
based
don't
off
play
of
this game.
Tatooine, okay? It's exactly what Geonosis is Tatooine. Don't kid yourself. It's Tatooine, okay? So Geonosis is Tatooine, which is just a desert road where there's nothing really to block you. So you can use any kind of vehicle you got unlocked.
Tatooine.
The problem with Felicia is that you can't.
Goodbye, Felicia.
It's all tight all over the place. You know,
Goodbye, Felicia.
There's a lot of places there you can't go to, even with a 2-legged one. You know, with the what are they called? The ATRTs and things like that. You know,
ATRTs?
You can't get
Nice.
anywhere. Yet here I am playing.
We'll see how this
Felicia
goes, because my thing is kind of fucking shitty.
By the way, in Pandemic. And
that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Fucking hell. Can we just appreciate the quiet for a minute? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Hello everyone, this is another edition of Panic Man 10, and this is going to be a very serious video about my health. You know, I'm going to try and keep it short and brief here as
Can we get one where he's out of his mind? What do you mean?
The right people can get a hold of this video and help
what do
me
you
out.
mean?
First off, I want to let it know that this is not an anxiety
What kind of out of the
disorder.
mind do you want?
It is not a panic disorder. So you can tell I am incredibly balanced. You know, I'm very grounded, as you might say, okay? So as you can tell, I wouldn't be able to do this if I had an anxiety attack or a panic attack, okay? Now,
you know what makes this worse? The 480p camera makes his eyes look like fucking demon eyes. You see that shit? See that shit? That's like some demon shit right there. Some drama? Yeah, dude, it's not a lot of drama stuff in here.
since Thursday, this is the 3rd of November, so let's go backwards here in time. This is Sunday.
I'll see how this goes, because I do have a broken ass keyboard, and I don't know how it will play downstairs.
Okay. I got back from urgent care. I have been experiencing since Thursday, so just go back in time and you'll know when this is. An extremely strong, musty smell in my apartment. That is really, really bad. Okay. To the point where...
Yeah, there's not really
how you
any
feel queasy in the
real
gut
pissed
and you feel
off
sick and you're gonna throw
versions
up?
of him.
Well, I feel that way in my chest.
I'm looking
and I have been
at
feeling
stuff,
this way.
but
So come Saturday, the smell is still incredibly intense that it's lingering in my apartment. So I call HealthLinks. And HealthLinks informs me that I should take an ambulance and go straight to the hospital. I'm not thinking it's that dire, but I do think I need
there's
to
a
see
few
doctor
here
right
that I
away.
can maybe
So I
see
talked to him
that
about it,
could be
and
good,
we
but
talk about going to urgent care instead to see a doctor about potential
we'll
mood
watch this
sickness.
first and then we'll do the others.
Now, I have been feeling incredibly fatigued since Thursday.
Fatigued?
I have not been sleeping well, or I've been sleeping for
Big
12
ups to
hours
Assassin's
straight
Creed.
or more. You know, this is not normal for me, by the way, these things that I'm about to describe. I
Frostpunk?
looked up on the internet
Frostpunk, right? Yeah,
through
Frostpunk.
reputable resources
I
as
need to play that
to
game again.
mold
Frostpunk.
sickness and
Holy
finding
fuck.
out more about this. And
Hardest game
I
of my
found
life.
out that I could potentially have mold sickness, you know. So I wrote down the different types of tests that you need to have done and things like that. Got educated really quickly about mold and mold sickness. You know, the building I live in has an incredible
Holy
amount of
fuck,
mold,
Turner.
asbestos, mice,
Jesus Christ.
and all sorts of other challenges. You know, it's an old building that goes back to 71. Now, I'm not going to name the company I rent from because I don't want this to sound personal, because it's not. I'm not going to name people or their positions. I'm just going to name what's going on here, okay? So I've been experiencing this since Thursday and haven't had any help yet.
We do need to do the forest.
The company or through anybody else, really. It's been basically me going to the internet and trying to find the right people who are educated in this field, i.e. doctors and that actually know what they're talking about, and specialists who deal with mold in particular.
Some Assassin's Creeds are fine.
This video is because it really
I would
is
say
to
the
do
Syndicate
with
one isn't
my
good.
health.
I did not like the
I've
Syndicate
asked
one.
the company in the past to be moved, and I've had 3 doctor's notes stating why I need to be moved. And basically, in a nutshell,
Origins is alright. Like what is it?
I have gone to
It's
the
Odyssey,
office for
right? Or is it
helping me
no? It's
move,
Origins.
and
Origins
they
is pretty
can't seem
good.
to help me
Brotherhood's
leave.
good. Syndicate
I've even
isn't.
had DPAC involved in trying to help me get moved, and they can't even seem to
Assassin's Creed
help
2
me.
is good. Assassin's Creed
Now, all of a
Director's Cut.
sudden,
Yeah, I mean those
recently,
aren't too bad.
I got an
Ain't too bad.
incredibly immense, intense smell. Now,
By the way, we haven't played WoW in
on a scale of 1 to 10,
3 weeks.
this was an 11.
He just
This is
kind of
like, oh my
stopped
God,
asking me to
I need
play
to
it,
be
so I didn't really
So finally,
go after it because I was like, well, I don't want to play
I
WoW.
decide, okay, I gotta call Hellflames about this, you know.
I don't want to play
So I
WoW.
get
I'll
to talk
fucking.
to the professionals
I'm
about
good
this
if you don't
and
want to play it.
make sure What's going on is, you know, what it is.
It's a good thing I fucking got that private server, eh? Or else I would be like 20 bucks deep in.
This was the most recent thing that was introduced into my environment. My
Crash Rare
air
Blind.
quality,
Exactly,
which
Softy.
is extremely poor, and I have no way to test it. You know, I have asked the
This is gonna be horrendous. My aim, I don't know how my aim is downstairs.
in this region, in this area that I live in this district.
Is Valhalla awful? I wanted to play Valhalla because it's Viking and I like Vikings.
So I did reach out to a health authority figure about this and asked them to come do an air quality test, and they refused to do an air quality test. Now I found out through the internet that there is a device that you can buy that can do that.
Yeah, my aim is bad in general, but right now
By then,
I don't have a
the
desk.
mold
I
smell
literally
could
have
have
my
been
keyboard on my desk,
dissipated
on my
because I
lap.
understand they can linger for about 2 weeks, but the problem is
I got
that it could attach
fuck.
itself to anything. And then all of a sudden
Keyboard
I
on
find
my
myself in a
lap
situation
and
that I
mouse
am
on my
current, you know. And you may
recliner
not be able to
armchair.
smell it from what I understand, and it comes in like 6 or 7 different colors.
Never
so
what?
I know the spectrum. So I got really educated about this.
Never
okay,
what?
so now I'm concerned about this because now I do realize I am suffering from, and as you can tell, this is an anxiety. This is me being level-headed and logical about this. That I could be suffering from what is called mold sickness or mold illness. You know.
He's becoming an
And
RE7 boy.
I read up about this and studied about this significantly enough to educate myself that it could be anything from, you know, allergy
That's a fun.
symptoms.
That's a
to
fun
something
one.
really, really
Yeah, and that's
severe
funny
from
for you to
what-
say. Me and carrying
being,
people.
like, you know, things as severe as MS.
Man, I suck ass at
and
everything.
Things as severe as dementia. Okay. Have an anxiety disorder, that would probably make you go right to a 10. As you can tell, I'm being logical and level-headed about this, and I keep saying that throughout the video for a reason. I go to my family doctor, and my family doctor just puts everything off as being mental illness, and I'm so sick and tired of that, it's ridiculous.
No, he
So
might
what
have
I'm
a
gonna
point.
do come Monday is go to a walk-in clinic that's open and talk to a doctor there, and hopefully be able to get that test done that I need to get done to find out if I have mold, you know, if I've been exposed to a toxic level of mold. Now, I do have sensitive lungs, like, you know, the apartment I live in has secondhand smoke.
Like he complains about pigeon shit outside the windows, makes him makes his lungs feel weird. That's definitely hypochondriac. That's not real.
Because there's children that live in this building, and if I'm suffering like this, I hate to see what's happening to the kids in this building. I really will. You know, my heart goes
Soft
out
beat,
to them.
I can't carry you, bro.
But my health matters.
I'm sorry,
too.
but I can't. I'm
And
too
I
shit at
strongly
every game I
feel
play.
That, you know, the community, because I'm poor and, you know, because I suffer from mental illness, I am striving to take my master's in psychology and on my final year of it. And, so there's a light at the end of the tunnel for me there somewhere, you know. But at the same time, I get.
It's an even less fun version of Odyssey? I thought it was well received.
As an adult, as a human being, and my health is not being respected here and appreciated. Like I said earlier, I've had 3 doctor's notes stating why I need to be moved. I went to get moved once, couldn't take the place due to claustrophobia,
Easy carry, yeah.
which is one of the criteria on my doctor's notes. And then the company that I rent from said, well, you know, because you refused the place, you're going to be taken off the list. You're going to have to wait 6 months before you can apply to go back on the list. And then you got to work your way all the way back up to the top again. Well, this is absolutely ridiculous. The
I'm sorry I'm being negative. That fucking DVD match got me.
3 doctor's notes to get me moved.
You know how
now
shit it feels to boot up a game and you're shit at it every time. Evil Dead, fucking this game.
You know, now I'm willing to spend more money to be bumped up into what's called affordable housing because I'm in low housing. Now I'm not going to mention names here because I don't want this to come back on me, you know. But it needs to be talked about because this is my health, right? This is extremely important, you know, and also the health of kids and other people in the building I live in. But I got a very, very strong dose of it. And it
Mate, fuck the French.
I don't know,
See, do you hate the French people?
Burnt. I just cannot smell anything now, you know. And I strongly feel that this was the trigger that has caused me to have the experiences that I'm having. And this is like, you know, troubles with breathing, discomfort in the chest.
This is the same fucking one we played the other day, right? With the unlimited waves. Yeah, it is.
Things like that, you know. And
Defo unlimited wave
when you watch my videos, like for those of you
server.
that watch me, you'll notice that you'll see that in some of them that I do sit there for a significant amount of time wondering what the hell's
Yeah,
going
isn't
on.
that fucking sad,
I
Goon?
find out that this can affect the nervous system, this can affect all sorts of different things. So I'm not jumping, I'm not a
feels bad,
hypochondriac,
man.
okay, I'm not.
Oh well.
I'm not anything like that. I suffer from
Do you enjoy
anxiety
playing video games, guitar?
and
Yes.
that's
Okay,
it, you
then
know.
what does it matter if
So
you're
as
good
you
or
can
not?
tell,
I don't know. I want to be good at something in life, and I always thought it would be video games because I played them a lot. It turns out I'm a fucking DSP. I suck at everything.
My health matters, you know, I'm a human being, I'm a person. And currently, as of this video, I'm 52 years old, you know. And I can't believe how I'm being treated here in Canada, you know, it's where I live. And I'm not going to say the city or the province, I'm just going to leave it vague for a reason, you know. And now I find out that I could potentially have, you know, low toxicity, you know, and so now I'm educating myself about this to learn more about it. So I go off to urgent care.
Well, I did not know there was a scrape behind me.
Knowing the different tests and knowing, you know, the different symptoms and that, and saying, hey, look.
I want to fit in
up
here,
until
so yes.
yesterday,
Okay,
until Thursday,
I'll rephrase it.
been
Do you
doing
hate the
fine
French
overall, you know.
Ubisoft?
I've had my challenges because my mom passed away last October, it's been a year ago, you know.
Fuck me.
2000.
That scrape fucked me up.
And so, I'm struggling because I'm going back to school and that, like, you know, and that's really intense. Doing your master's is really, really intense, you know. I'm well educated because I was a medic in the armed forces. I have 3 certificates in the fitness industry for level 2 coaching, fitness instructor and evaluator, and recreational manager. Okay, and I was studying towards getting a degree in being a linguist when it comes to
I hate French Canadians. Good.
and demonic. There's a lot of stuff to learn in one lifetime. You know, here I am, 52 years old. I started young, you know. But I'm just saying I'm well educated.
Oh, shit.
I understand a lot of different things that most
I don't
people
know if he's still
about the
awake,
body,
but I'll invite him.
As well as about the mind, you know.
I know
And so
Sietsa
I'm
wanted
saying from a
to
grounded
join me.
level, without my anxiety
Bro, it
kicking
smells like
in or
paint
anything
in
like
this
that,
room. I don't know why.
here's
Yeah,
what
it is. It is the
is
right
going
answer.
on with me, you know.
You've
Now I have a lot of
you've passed.
different challenges, like
Should have said
fear
poop
pipes
games.
and claustrophobia, and you kind of get the
Yeah.
idea there, you know. That is criteria for me to be moved. I'm willing to spend more money to be bumped up from low income into affordable housing.
God damn, I can't believe I
while I'm
died.
going through school to finish off my schooling
Thanks.
so that I can eventually get away from here and get a better place to live in.
Big ups,
But in the
that dude.
meantime, I don't think that I
carrying
should be subjected to an environment that is toxic and dangerous to my health, and not just for me.
You're now
But for the
part
children
of
that live here
the
too, where I
B
live.
tier
Now recently, I just found out about
Guitar
Wolfpack
Punk Master
City,
Groups.
and I had no idea.
Congratulations.
Like, you know, honestly, I don't, and I live in Canada, so we're
Getting to A
really
tier
close
might
to
be a
the
bit
country.
hard,
This is something
but
extremely new to us,
you'll
including
get
the
there.
medical community. So I talked to HealthLinks
Spitfire. I suppose,
Due to
yeah.
my symptoms, they
Why not?
mentioned that I should call an ambulance right away.
I do
and
like
head
Spitfires.
straight to the hospital, and this was yesterday on Saturday. Okay, so this was on the 2nd that I talked to them. Okay, of November 2019. And so I decided, well, I don't think it's that serious. I need to go to the hospital. That's life or death. But I do realize.
I like how
that
the dude
other
left as
challenges
soon as he
I have
joined.
with the extreme fatigue and the
Is to kill trash. That's a good
the
idea.
feeling in the chest area.
See, I usually use an M14 to kill trash, and then an FNFL ACOG to kill Scrakes.
You know, I can't wait to go to a walk-in doctor or my family doctor. Now the problem with my family doctor is he tends to brush off everything as being.
How did I get
related
semi-decent at
to,
killing floor 2?
mental illness,
That's
you
my
know,
fucking
which is
question.
my anxiety.
Like, I still
I've
suck,
had
don't get me
challenges
wrong, I
with
still suck,
academic
but
fix or Valium,
you know.
and Valium is, as we know, a very
I ain't
bad
the
drug.
worst.
I'm already on Xanax, and
Big up
you know,
Xanax.
through self-maintenance,
What's
and
the matter,
I'm
honey? You,
down,
you barely
but
touched your
also talking to
Xanax
professionals about it as I
burger.
bring it back to safety.
Hamburger.
So therefore, I'm not the person that abuses the drug, is what I'm trying to say. Now I find out that I've been exposed to mold, you know, and hence the musty smell here. Now we're not talking on a light musty smell. We're talking on a scale from 1 to 10, and this is 11.
Medium and Lord said, yeah.
This is really, really high.
But what if I have enough for an
It made me really
FNFL
hard to
ACOG? Can I
breathe,
just get
it
rid
made
of
me
the
hard to breathe through my
Spitfire?
mouth, it made me hard to breathe through my nose, and it caused a lot of challenges in my chest. I found that when I went to urgent care, and when I was there, I almost
See, that's
passed
another
out,
thing.
and I told
Like,
them,
I
this is what-
appreciate
better go
Goon
home,
always
because
telling
I'm
me
gonna
what
miss
the
it,
right
maybe you
choice is,
take it.
but
I said,
goddamn, I'm
okay,
fucking
but keep an eye
27.
on
You would
me.
think I would
And
be able
so
to think
they
for
sit
myself,
me in a
right?
spot where they could see me, and they kept an eye on me. And I really did honestly feel like I was going to black out. I felt like
Yeah, no,
my
this is just
physical
one of his
force
anxieties.
forcing me
He's
down
anxietying right
just
now.
to the point where I'm just going to pass out, and then that's literally how to describe it. You
He
know?
said he had
And
this a
so
few months
I
ago
was really
with
concerned
bird
about
shit
this.
as well.
You know, I'm not overreacting.
There was
I'm not
pigeon
being
poop on
anxious or at the
his
time or
windows,
anything like that,
like
you
on
know.
the outside of his
And
windows, and he
I
said,
told
"Oh, I
it
can
to her
smell
in
it.
a
I
very
can
calm,
smell it.
rational way, and I said,
Oh,
I don't know what's
they
going
can't.
on
I can't
here.
even clean it. I
need
can
to
smell
take
it, and they don't do shit
things
about
and,
it.
and,
I'm gonna
you know,
die."
the lack of proper air circulation and quality of air, that this is what's going on, and more than likely from the musty smell, because I've been fine with my
This dude
health
is
overall
this is the epiphany of
until this
hypochondriac.
Now my blood pressure recently has been, you know, having some challenges, but to prove that to my doctor that it was due to lack of exercise and proper eating, I took blood pressure readings, and they all looked
He
fine.
took blood pressure readings.
Until I go to do stuff, and then it escalates. You know,
No
it goes
shit.
up into, you know, the
Guys, when I
150 and
fucking
things like
go
that,
for a
and,
run on the
you know,
treadmill,
like,
my
over 140 and over
my
90,
heart
so
rate
it's
goes up.
borderline high
I
blood
think
pressure,
there's something
right?
wrong with me.
And my pulse goes anywhere from 93 to 103.
He is
so
Panic
it
Man
can-
after
it
all,
can
exactly.
Go up there when I start to do stuff.
He
you
has
know.
to be a
I find it
hypochondriac.
extremely hard to get around to do my housework in my place. I find it extremely hard to.
Let's see if we can get to level 19 today.
But when I'm outside and I do things, and I'm using urgent care as an example, I told the lady eventually I started to feel better.
Been
over
on the show.
time. And
Nice.
The longer I stayed at urgent care,
I mean, I'm
the
sometimes
better
a
I felt,
hypochondriac.
you know, and the more clear.
I've had a shoulder problem for the last 2 weeks or so, and then I think, oh mate, maybe it's my new mattress that I bought, you know? Like I do have those thoughts, but I don't really do. I don't care enough to do anything about it. I don't go to the doctor because I hate going to the doctor because it's fucking annoying to go to the doctor.
The pharmacy opens, it's not open on Sunday, you know. So, I need help here, you know, which is why I'm making this video.
Fuck.
I really do. I need someone who's going to actively listen and help me out and help me to follow through with this to be able to get the tests that I need done to be able to run what's happening and to be able to get me moved into a place
Woo!
that's
That was a
suitable
close one.
for my health, you know.
I'm dead.
And this is a really serious concern
dead.
for me. So this is why I'm making this
Fucking
video.
thank you.
Is, that I've been at this for several years now, trying to get moved through the alderman's office, and nothing has been done. And I have done everything I possibly can think of within the system, not to rock the boat or anything. And that's why I'm keeping this video vague. I'm not mentioning the name of the company, the positions.
Also, big up P-Fan. How you doing, dude?
Or anything like that. So I'm keeping this vague for a reason, to prove that I have no animosity
In,
towards anybody here, but my health
what day is it
is
today?
extremely
It's the 18th, right? 17th.
and it feels
In 6
like
days,
no one
I'm
is
sending
listening.
your
So I'm making this video hoping
Fight
that
stick.
somebody out there will watch it and listen and please help me. Now I live in Canada. I won't give away all the particulars yet, but you can reach me on YouTube as PanicMan10. Like, you know, it's one way to get a hold of me. I don't want to give my email address and all that kind of stuff, you know, for obvious reasons.
Okay, I'm
But,
dead. How am I not dead yet? That fucking medic has saved me twice now.
And I'm going to try to attract the proper attention. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. You know, there's
Yeah,
kids
my only regret is that I can't fix. I can't put a Sanwa stick in.
basically everybody wants to be
If you
here,
want, I can
you
put
know.
the Sanwa stick in the
There's a lot of
package,
health
but
issues. We got
it's
bed
a
bugs, we got
it's a
cockroaches,
Chinese-made fight
we
stick,
have
so I
mice,
can't
we have asbestos
replace the
that is
fight
made out of this
the
stuff,
joystick
and we have
that
mold.
well.
And
Not that
I
it's
was,
it doesn't need a fix,
in
but it's
contact
just
with this
I wanted to
person
give you the
as well
best
as in contact
joystick out
with
there.
mold, and,
I
strongly feel
but yeah,
that
fucking
it is the mold that is
I couldn't
so
fix it.
affecting
I couldn't replace it
and
at least.
making me sicker and weaker and unable to do the things I used to do until I came in contact with it. Like I said, I was fine until Thursday, and then Thursday hit, and then all of a sudden I am sleeping 12 hours a day.
You'll take it.
That is
Nice.
ridiculous. Like, that's a tremendous amount of fatigue. I'm only 52. You know, prior to that, if you were to watch my YouTube,
Yeah, I got a
videos,
brother at
I was doing
FedEx, so I get
Zumba,
massive
and
discount when I
was getting
send
back
to
into shape,
America.
and I was doing like really intense workouts, you know, to try and get my blood pressure down, to try and get my heart rate down, so that it's not borderline, so I don't need to be put on pills. So I'm trying to use diet and exercise, which is the best way to do things instead of pills for borderline.
What does your wife say now then to see?
To bring that down. Since Thursday,
How do you say I'll
my
take it
health
in
has gone
Spanish?
downhill dramatically, and I'm noticing problems with
Mia take it
cognitive
to hola
thinking.
español.
I'm noticing problems with breathing properly. I'm noticing problems with concentration. And even my
Alright,
nerves
this one's
and
getting
that,
skipped.
like, you know, like sometimes
We're gonna
I'll
skip.
get the
We're
jitters
skipping
like
this.
you know, kind of thing. And I'm
We're gonna do
like,
this
you know,
one.
I don't really have it right. Hello everyone and welcome again to another edition of Panic Man 10. This may very well be one of my very last videos that you'll hear from me on YouTube. A couple of things here I'm going to say here, and I don't know what I'm going to call this, you know, because I don't believe in goodbye and that, you know. But due to the COPPA thingy, and I'm not overreacting here, and I know I made a lot of videos about this within, you know, 12-hour span or something like that, and I haven't gotten any sleep yet because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's the 16th, you know, so Saturday, you know. And the whole thing is that my anxiety is so worked up, I can't sleep. I can't even play games. I feel so like I can't even move, you know. So I'm making this video, which could very well be my last video here. And I need feedback from you guys about this, okay? Because what I want to know is, where can we go from here? Because I think YouTube
And it's
is a
silence.
very bad platform now for anybody to be on, you know. And I'm going to highly recommend all of you who have a YouTube channel to delete it. And I'm not joking, because almost any video can be considered for kids. And I'm going to explain why.
Oh,
There's
this whole
one
fucking
part
thing.
in the wording with every one of the
He
bullets
panicked
I told
about
you
the
in
kids
previous
thing.
video about them, all the different bullets, you know, which
It's
is like
literally
12 of them,
a thing
that has one
when you
word in it
upload
that
saying, is this for
really
kids, yes
defines
or
what it's
no?
about,
That's
and
all
it's
it
so
is.
vague, because this is completely subjective, not objective, right? And that is appeal. If they find anything, the FTC, and that's who's doing all this, by the way. is
Yeah,
the
it's
FTC.
back when
The
YouTube
FTC
integrated
finds
the
anything suspicious about
tag
your
for
video
kids
that
thing.
they think is appealing towards kids, which is 13 and under, you, as a content creator, are going to get fined $42,530 American dollars, you know, per violation. That's what you're looking at. Now, the FTC doesn't really have any rules and guidelines exactly in place, but they're coming down hard on this, and it makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever. You know, this is the biggest shitstorm I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I've never seen anything like this, you know.
Is this panic enough for you,
you guys,
to
before
see?
I go on about this video and rant on about this, in case you guys want to just go, okay, just sum it up in 5 minutes, panic. Here it is. I'm done with YouTube. I need to know where to go from here. So
2 years before he was actually done with YouTube.
Or are we going to go to a different website? Because whatever you guys pick, and it has to be international, so that the Europeans can come over too, okay? The bottom line is, whatever website you guys suggest, whichever one is the most popular that you guys suggest, like if we make a Twitch account or something.
We need someone
then I'll
to
keep
take
the
care of those
content
fucking
and
flesh
name.
pounds.
Or if it changes, I'll let you guys know. And then we can transition now while we have the opportunity to. Because as of January 1st, 2020 is when all this is going to take effect. And that's when everybody's going to get a shitstorm on them on the 1st. Happy New Year. Oh, it may not be so happy for a lot of people. So, to avoid the anxiety and the stress that I'm under right now, because I feel like I'm going to have a fucking heart attack, I'm deciding to leave the YouTube. I'm done with YouTube. This may very well be my last video, literally. Now I have similar videos.
No, I'm not
sad.
sad.
Upload off of my
I think it was
camera because I told
Anthony
Ninja
Jenkins, I
was
think,
going to do
or
some DS ones, which I do have
someone
some
else.
saved for you.
What's the other
And I
guy
do have
called?
some
Charlie
compassion
Burnside?
for gaming as well, which is Star Wars Battlefront 1. I do believe is what he wanted. I will upload those, and then after that, I think I'm done because like all of this is just a waste of time now. You know, it's just a waste of my energy.
By the way, I do need to eat after
I really
this.
feel bad for
I
everybody.
definitely
about
need to
this, because
eat
I feel bad
something
about the content creators, people like
after
myself.
this
I feel bad about
wave.
the people
Or after this, you
that
know
are
what the
part of
fuck
this
I mean.
family because I love you guys. So what we need to do.
But yeah, for context, this is 2019. Back in 2019, there was a thing saying we're gonna change the rules for kids things. If your video is suitable for kids, you know, you can tag it as something. And if your video isn't suitable for kids, you can tag it as that. But if you're say it's suitable for kids and it's not suitable for kids, you're gonna get fined. Panic Man thinks, oh no, they're gonna fucking think everything's for kids. No, it's not. It literally is just a checkbox on YouTube. But he's panicking big crazy because of it.
While we have the time to do it before the 1st of January kicks in, which means we're on borrowed time here, so we need to make another account somewhere where we can do what we're doing right now, where it's perfectly safe and we're fine from this whole goddamn pop-up crap, okay? So, I need your guys' help on this one because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not
also, Control to see, I can't play Blue Archive in my country
this
either.
needs to be addressed
But I'm level
right now.
55
So
in Blue Archive, so, you
this is
know,
all about
just
the
saying.
topic thingy. This is about my YouTube channel coming to an end. This is about us transitioning from YouTube to another platform. Feel free to take my videos and save them and put them somewhere safe because once the channel's gone, it's gone. Because I am not leaving any cookies behind here, you know. And I'm deleting all my Google accounts. I'm not having nothing to do with Google ever again. This is a terrible company. You know, this is a company that's only trying to save its ass, you know, by passing on the buck down to us. And on top of it, the FTC is coming after us directly too. And if they find us in violation, because it's a vague term, right? It really is. It says there.
To be fair, I might just play one more.
Kids. Well, fuck. Sounds can be appealing, visuals can be appealing.
I might play one more
Almost anything
wave,
can be appealing to kids.
or one more
the only thing I can't see
match
is
of KF2 and then
porn.
just end the
Hell,
stream, to
even
be honest.
porn's appealing to kids, you know? I mean, fuck, you're curious, right? You know, you're
Maybe.
getting your first wood on or something like that. I mean, technically, their definition of kids is 13 and under. And I know people from the age of about 8 or 10 years old, especially females.
This game.
Already start developing like that.
Not her.
Already are curious about sex and that. You know,
This game.
this whole thing is overkill and is really
I
going to be the
I
downfall
can't play
of
it on
YouTube,
Google.
you know?
See?
So we need to figure out where we're going to go really quickly
Can't
here
play
and then go there and
I
create
play it
a whole
anyways.
new channel or whatever the hell and start there, you know, because YouTube's done. I'm going to call it right now, YouTube's done. And I've already seen a number of channels posting that they're done. and I think it's a smart idea. And I'm going to
Like a
tell
Goon
you
says this is my
guys
better
right
game, and I
now,
died twice.
before
No one
the
else has
first
died
kicks
twice.
in, New Year's, you know, make damn sure your shit's deleted off of YouTube. Because honestly, they're going to come down hard on people, you know. And, you know, the term appeal to kids, okay, is very vague. That's completely subjective. I can think that my channel is not appealing to kids. I don't think it is, but I can see how someone else could say it is because of the video games, because of the graphic novel reviews, which, by the way, isn't a comic book even. It's a graphic novel. And technically speaking, kids should not be reading graphic novels. They're meant for 18 and above, you know. And in Canada, this is the weird thing about the law here. They're saying anybody 18 and under now. I saw a thing by a lawyer that was posted, a United States lawyer. And now they're saying for us, we got to lawyer up and shit. I'm avoiding all this. You know, this is just a shitstorm. I'm done. I'm done with YouTube. I'm done with this. I don't need the stress. I'm just done with it. And this is the end of YouTube. You know, like, I'm not going to support it. I'm not going to say anything nice about it. And I'm done. Now I sent a thing to the FTC. I strongly recommend that all of you, you know, go to a channel that has talking about this and find one that has, like, you know, the FTC. Or if you guys know the website for the FTC, because I didn't know, I just found a channel that...
No, this is not why he's off
YouTube.
YouTube.
It was an HTTPS, so I'm like, okay, I'm fine there, you know. So
No.
And I left my video on YouTube here for them to watch, along with a few comments. You can leave up to about 500 characters on there, you know. So hopefully...
This is 2019. This is 2 years before he leaves YouTube.
And they will, like, you know, calm down on this shit. But honestly, we're on borrowed time here. They are hardcore about this.
Panic Man left YouTube because he got a 3rd strike on his video, on his channel. And he said, okay, this is my 3rd strike. I need to wait so many months until I can upload again. I think he needed to wait 3 months or some shit. And he said, okay, I'm done. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to Odyssey. And one of the strikes was because he done a misinformation about medical researches in medical professionals that done COVID stuff. So that he was talking about COVID, and he got flagged for misinformation. And then I think one of them was a troll that just striked him down in the beginning of his YouTube channel, and then the other one I don't know. But he basically just got a few strikes, and he was like, "Okay, I'm fucking done." No, he didn't admit he was wrong. He said he sent his certificates. He sent his certificates to YouTube. You know the appeal in YouTube? He sent his actual certificate as a medical medic to the people at YouTube. Say, yeah, I'm not spreading misinformation. I'm a medic. I know what I'm talking about. Fuck. I suck ass. I'm so done with these games.
The FTC is, and this is where, like, you know, we're fucked. We really are. All of us are fucked. If you watch the stuff, you're fucked, and if you're a content creator, you're fucked. And this means anybody who has anything on there whatsoever.
It literally just sent his certificates. He didn't send proof.
And in particular, if you have things like gaming, movies, TV shows,
not that it matters anyways.
Books.
YouTube appeal is automatic.
DVDs.
Bots look at your appeal.
Comics.
The only way I got my strike back is because I fucking contacted YouTube on Twitter.
That, or even a title that kids could find catchy. You need to just delete your whole fucking channel, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I have no choice. I'm at over 1,500 videos, and there's no way in hell.
I mean, in Panic's defense, he was talking about COVID and how COVID wasn't stuff, this and that. And I will say, yeah, COVID is a lot of those things where you can't talk shit about COVID on YouTube or else you get banned, right? So that's one thing. But, you know, he had the balls to do it, I suppose, so, you know.
Go team up. Buy some armor. I need you alive and in one piece.
Be sharp. They'll be on us in a tick.
How's that feel?
me some money.
Feeling like it's time to get another tap.
But why not me? I requested it.
I need another
Does
private
Google
jet.
still exist?
Thanks, man.
Might buy him at this rate.
Get on the money train.
Money?
I'm about
Money?
to shut the pod.
You guys are fucking whores. I see you guys with fucking. Oh, actually, you guys have nothing.
I can go through them. I just can't do it. And come around the 30th or the 31st, I'm done. So I'll keep posting videos until then, but then I'm done. And I'm walking away from it. Now, if we can migrate
We're dead.
before the 30th
We are dead.
kicks in here,
We are
or
so
the
dead.
31st, because I don't want to get it too close, you know, to the first, right? Because I don't know what time zone they're going to go by.
The Celtics choke in
then
the
they're
fourth
coming
quarter
down
in the
hard
game in
as
third,
of the
bro.
first,
No.
right? That's when this takes place, is on January 1st.
Yes, they will.
So
The Celtics will choke.
I'm out of here, you know, and my recommendation, without sounding like I'm overreacting, because I'm not.
The reason I say that is because I usually
is
jinx
get
stuff.
the hell out of Dodge, guys.
So
honestly, get the hell out
whatever
of Dodge.
I say, the
When
opposite
you see
happens.
one person running and they make sense why they're leaving, it's time for you to leave if you're smart. And I consider myself a really smart person. No, I'm grateful to have gotten to know everybody on here. I'm going to say that right now. I love everybody on here. I love making these videos. I don't know what I'm going to do now because I fucking love this. So what I need from you guys as soon as possible, as soon
Me
as you
when
see
streaming.
this video, is get right down there in the comment section, get on the PS4, wherever you can find me, and let me know what the hell we're going to do next, so that we can get organized before the shit.
Bro, what the fuck is hurting me?
And we can get the hell out of Dodge and move to another platform. So I want to know if you guys want me to do Twitch or whatever it is, like, you know, the one where you stream it. You know?
Oh, that thing.
And then we
Fuck,
can talk
I'm
on there
dead.
about
I'm
whatever,
actually
you know?
gonna die by
But
EDAR.
as far as I'm concerned, Google is dead, and so is
What?
YouTube. It's
Why are you
definitely
coming
dead.
after me?
I mean, if Rich and them think that this is like, you know, like they're gonna survive this or not, I honestly don't see how anyone's going to survive this, because kids can almost find anything appealing. And that's the scary part, is how they term it. I went right back through the list of those 12 bullets I read to you guys in a previous video. And those 12 bullets, and let me just see if I have it here, it uses the term appealing. If it appeals to kids, which means that, okay, as a child, I like war movies. So I like explosions. I like things with a lot of color to them and pizzazz. I love all sorts of different things, you know. I mean, I love running, you know, and that's a thing. So if they say that a 13-year-old and under finds this appealing, they're coming after your ass. And YouTube. I don't see YouTube surviving. Google's a big company, and they got the money and the lawyers, but we don't. And the bottom line is, my advice to everybody is get the hell out of Dodge, because this is not a good thing for any of us to be involved in, you know. So we need to figure out another platform to migrate to. And that's what this video is all about here, okay? This is not goodbye, this is where are we going to next, okay? So I need to hear from you guys down in the comments section down below ASAP. Where do I go to create an account? What kind of account am I making where we can continue what we're doing here on YouTube?
Hello, praise
and
the
we
sun.
continue to have
I'm
our
doing good.
family transition from YouTube to a different platform, because this is not going to work, guys. And I don't know the internet that well. You guys do, okay? And I'm like overwhelmed by this, like a
Okay, let's have a read. Need to use your video of the sermon said why didn't they get flagged? It's really trash fuck anyways, you can suck a dick, yep. Whew. I think this is my last Panic Man video, by the way. I'm fucking... My ears are ringing after fucking so long, Panic Man. He's probably a bit louder for me than you guys, though. Hopefully. Right, I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. Yeah. Yeah, most likely. Yeah. Yeah, I could keep it going, but I really don't want to play Bully right now, and that means I'll have to play Killing Floor 2 for 2.5 hours, and I'm not in the mood for that. I'd rather watch Ashton or Joe. And watch Dingus or some shit, you know? Okay. Last game.
massively, you know, and I'm just done. So I'm trying to find that piece of paper that had those bullets on there for you guys. Okay,
Guys
so I
can't
found
get
it.
it if he's
So
allowed.
remember,
Yeah.
put the term appealing.
Like, he's pro
into all
anything that
this,
makes
okay?
him non-paranoid, innit?
Subject matter. So if it appeals to kids. Target audience appeals to kids. Actors appealing to kids.
Complete the
Models
weekly on the rig.
appealing to kids.
The weekly is so annoying,
toys
though.
appealing to kids.
Yeah, we're gonna hit
Animation
19 this round.
appealing to kids. Language appealing to kids.
He had a seizure once
Activities appealing to kids.
for a vaccine,
Songs appealing
and
to
he had to
kids.
be on drip for
Stories
fucking
appealing to kids.
2 weeks.
Poems appealing to kids.
He has
And
an
anything else that you might
anti-allergy
think
shit or something.
appeals to kids.
Can't remember what it
Well,
was.
Rich from Review Tech USA, I hope you watch this video because, bro, your intro is appealing to kids. I'm going to say right now, if I was a 13-year-old or younger, I would definitely find your
Yeah,
channel
H1N1
appealing
vaccine.
because of your intro. Watching this guy blow up, like, you know, and having this explosion behind him that looks cartoony is definitely appealing to kids. And I think that a lot of my videos are going to be labeled as such because of the, what do you call it, video games. You know, I think it's not the titles that are going to be catching that are going to be appealing to kids. I think it's going to be the visuals. Here's Ryu doing a fireball at Ken or something in Street Fighter, you know. And when you look at Injustice, Gods Among Us and Injustice, you know, Part 2 in that, I think, like, you know, that because they are DC characters, and when you got other ones by Marvel and that on there,
Nice miss there,
this is
Guitar. Holy
definitely,
fuck.
you know, going to appeal to kids. So, I would basically have to mark just about my whole channel appealing to kids, which means I would have to go per video. I can't do that. I can't go through 1,500 videos. There's no fucking way without being paid thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, am I going to go through 1,500 videos for free. It was hard enough making the content. It was hard enough coming up with ideas for the content and being that creative. And what really sucks is that being a little guy really does suck. Now, the FTC has put out a video about this, and they call it shooting fish in the barrel. The barrel
He got allergic for something in the H1N1 virus, and he had to be on drip for 2 weeks at a hospital.
Makes no fucking sense
Insulin
to me,
drip,
but that's
or
what they're
whatever.
doing. That's the way that they're looking at this. You say that they're trying to protect kids. I don't see how this is going to protect kids. Because in all honesty, predators are going to be predators, man. You know, and that's the whole thing. So, I'm done. I'm just done. I'm not going to bother arguing this. I am completely overwhelmed by this to the point where I don't know if I'm going to get any sleep. I haven't enjoyed today at all, and normally I do enjoy something out of the day, and it's the frickin' weekend. I should be enjoying it. And I'm concerned here about the future, you know, and getting fined $42,530 American money, no way. Just any kind of money, period, no way. No way. So this is unacceptable to me. And so I'm just going to make a conscious decision saying, fuck it, I'm done. Because it's just not worth the worry, the hassle, and the possibility that every video I upload could be appealing to kids. And that's the key term there. Appealing to kids is the key phrase, okay? And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for stuff that's appealing to kids. They're going right after the content creator, the FTC. So fuck the American justice system, because you guys are fucking idiots, you know? I fucking can't stand you right now. You know, seriously, don't even throw your face around my place, you know, seriously. You guys are fucking idiots, you know, you're fucking morons. And that's it. I've had it. Man,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly,
America,
Soft
you
B.
guys need to wake up, like, seriously. You guys think you're doing the right thing here. I mean, Europe is going out of its way. You got a whole fucking continent saying, you guys suck. Burton Cummings wrote a song a long time ago, back in the 60s and 70s there, called American Woman, about your war machine, you know. And I'm not lashing out at the American people, not the people that live there. I am talking about your political system.
Nah, fuck Americans, dude.
This is going way too far, where it's affecting everybody. And now I don't have a platform to express myself on. That sucks. So, I need you to post in the comment section down below, ASAP, a good website that we can do, and give me a good link to it, like an HTTPS one, okay? So I can go there, create an account, and we can transfer right off the bat and move the whole family there. Because I'm done. Okay, you guys need to leave YouTube altogether. Okay, and if you have
Fudge, you can suck a
videos
dick.
on there, get the fuck out of YouTube.
Yeah.
And every content creator that you
If there's one thing in my life I regret is I regret taking the COVID vaccine.
Video games, comic books, movies that show things that could be, you know, get kids going.
Also, I don't believe he got a 5/6. He got it once. That time when he done the HR4 thing, that was the real COVID.
Which is absurd. So I'm just done. You know, this is like probably my goodbye video to YouTube, which really sounds weird.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
my
crying,
problem
you
too,
know, like,
Goon.
this is
If
really
if
gonna
the
piss me off because
if the vaccine QR
I
code was
fucking
still
love
in
this, you know,
place,
I loved it. I really
couldn't
did.
be able to
And
go
now
to
it's
the
being
movies and
taken
stuff,
away
you
from
know.
me by someone that
Hell, I
it
probably
shouldn't
couldn't even go.
You know, I'm gonna go
to
talk to a
some
lawyer about
fucking
this, but
public
you know,
place
I
or
think
whatever.
I know what the lawyer's gonna say. It's the same thing they said about Facebook: is get the fuck out of Dodge. What is the world coming to, man?
Like we had a
you know, you guys
QR
fucking
code
PC-ness.
that you had to show if you go
I
to a
mean,
restaurant or
Jesus
some
Christ, no
shit.
wonder South Park makes a lot of fun of Americans. You know,
And if you
this
weren't
is the
vaccinated,
problem,
you
is
weren't
that
allowed in.
A lot of people
was
do
bullshit.
poke fun at America. You know, and rightfully so. 'Cause
No,
look at
not
the
anymore,
shitstorm that they
thankfully.
caused. They think that they have the
Because
right to
my
go
vaccine
out
has
there and fucking do this shit to
quote unquote
everyone.
ran out.
You know,
I
they
need to
have
get
the right
the
to
new,
go to
the
every
2 new
country and tell them
boosters
how they should fucking be running
to
their
get a
business.
new QR code, and I'm not doing that.
That's just wrong.
I'll just wait
You
till
know,
the movies
like,
come up.
more and more every day I see America
Coming a thing.
becoming the socialist fascist regime. You know, more and more you guys are becoming the communists that you guys are fighting. You guys say you're for the free world and you're for freedom of speech. Where the fuck is the free speech in this? Where's my rights as a content creator being
You might have to get a vaccine
They're
to go
not.
to America or some shit, though.
So
I'm not
they're telling
100%
us
sure.
to
I'm
go
dead.
and fill in these forms here while we can. They've extended the deadline. So I highly recommend you get a hold of the FTC as soon as possible and let your thoughts on this be known. And if you need to do it through a video like I did, make sure to put it in the message, you know, because it doesn't work on the link that it gives you. You know, like you'll say, nah, it doesn't work. You know, like it needs to be a JPEG or something like that. So because it's not an image and it's a video, which is an MP3, an MP4, then, you know, you're not going to be able to attach it. It needs to be a PIC, you know, a JPEG or something like that. So because of that, put it into the main message body, okay? So make sure you do that and then you explain what it's about, you know, so that they get it. That's what I did. But I'm done with YouTube. I'm gone. I'm done. You know,
I think Marksman is the first one I'm gonna 25, apart from Demolitionist and Commando and SWAT.
Seriously, I do. So this is it for me. I'm done. You know, I've seen enough videos about this. I've seen lawyers come on here talking about this shit. And, you know, no one is happy with this. No one. So, you know, Rich from Review Tech USA is fucking naive. And you guys need to go over there and wake him up. And go to his COPPA video, because that's what this is about, is COPPA, right? So that you're on topic. But he doesn't get back to anybody in the comment section. You know, I don't see him doing that all that much.
Yeah.
And this is something he really does.
I haven't even looked into it. Like I don't know if I can go to the UK because I want to go to Mark place for 3 days in October.
But
I don't know. I don't know if that that's doable.
My main source of revenue, and these people do, and they're fucking idiots for doing it. And now this is why. You know, we saw that when Google bought this, that Google was really going to fuck things up, but no one saw it being this bad. And it's only going to get worse. This is not going to get better, guys. This is only going to get worse. My recommendation is, let's move the family someplace. You know, new house, that kind of shit. And let me know in the comment section where it should go. I'll create it and let you guys know. And then through word of mouth, hopefully we can get it around so that we can get everybody back together again and continue what we started, okay? Thanks a lot for watching the video. This is Panic Man 10. I'm done with YouTube. Bye.
Yeah, maybe. Although I do know from Luke and Turner that they also don't have vaccine places anymore. I mean, if that's the case, I'm not going to the fucking UK. Just simple as. I fucking hate this game. I fucking load track. No, I would not. I don't know what it's called. I'm not gonna go to Australia. It's a fucking 24-hour flight. Horrible. Skags. Really? Me and working tonight? Oh. Duh. Dumb fuck. You're dumb, Guitar. You're a fucking dumb fuck. You're so dumb. You should kill yourself. Nope.
Buy some armor. I need you alive and in one piece.
This is the eye of the storm, folks.
Glad you made it back. Don't bleed on anything.
Yep, that is true. I don't know why I'm dying so much tonight. I blame the new map. I come, and if I'll live, and if I'll die, oh, but if it's right, well, it's gonna enjoy the sunshine. Don't know what I got, and if I'll live, and if I'll die,
Now finish the job.
if it's right, well, it's gonna enjoy the sunshine. Hello. If by wild you mean shit, yeah, I agree with you. People just need to stick around this place. This place is good. This fucking 4x4 thing. The rest of the maps are fucking something else. Tight fucking corner in a Z game? Nah, I'm good. Don't worry, you don't have to mince words with me. Hey, we got some money. Enough though. Not enough. I made the most money out there? How? Yeah, it's also a lot of players don't know what spot to pick, so yeah. It's very tough. Especially if you're playing marksman.
Fine, stay sharp. They'll be on us in a tick.
Okay, that'll do. Evented Monster Ball and call it a day. Yeah. Also, fuck the weekly, bro. 5 bosses in a row. I'm just following people. I don't know what I'm doing. Took a while to get done. Yeah, I saw a friend of mine do it. He got close. He got like literally at the last boss and then they died. Can someone veto this and request an actual song? Matriarch! Oof. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, I gotta have part luck with that.
Driving it. UI is functional. UX is psychological.
I don't know if fucking Lodrag is doing this on purpose or not.
Yes, I decided to include that last one against better judgment, but just to illustrate the fact that everybody
How did they die?
has their own interpretation of what an experienced designer does versus what a user interface designer.
What is this?
There's a lot of abstract.
What is this? HM1 tech? Ah, okay. Cool. I'm addicted to boys. 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 Banger. A ring around the rosy. Sorry, I don't even notice that I'm doing that. I'm trying to just stay alive, to be honest. I'm addicted to boys. I'm addicted to boys. I'm addicted to boys. I'm addicted to boys. Sorry. I forgot about the wrong one, didn't I? About a Haluga beat. Oh. And I kept the HM1 tech. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Here, wait. Support guide. Here. HM1 tech. Beluga. Oh, they suck. It sucks. I mean, it's alright for trash, I suppose. It's literally alright for trash. I don't think I bought this though, because I only have so many fucking. No, I didn't buy any fucking thingy. Never mind. The boys. I'm useless. I'm running. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, I'm dead. Great. It's the Beluga. I think it's the DLC gun. I'm addicted to boys. The king of gay music. Let's fucking go. I'm addicted to boys. I'm addicted to boys. Why does he say boys and not men? Medic? No, I think it's a marksman gun. I'm fucking doing shit. Remember when this started? Goon said this was my best game. Hey, shorty. I think the reason I suck at marksman is because I suck at aiming. Shit, Juzzy's still here. What are you doing here, Juzzy? Boot up. I suggest you purchase armor. No. Lodrek, shout out Juzzy 5 times. Did I run the hole? Did I? Oh, I did. I was not.
Why? He's still sitting in there, dude. That's all he does. He just sits in that room.
He just sits in that room.
I know, dude. I know well, my deal. Fucking. Welcome to the Deathless. This is the Deathless attempt. Still going. Now it's over.
This was when I first heard of Juzzy. Empty Seated was, oh yeah, some dude named Juzzy is gonna join us. I was like, who the fuck is Juzzy? And then I watched his stream and I was like, oh shit. He likes Dark Souls, like me.
I know, dude. I know well, my deal. Fucking. Welcome to the Deathless. This is the Deathless attempt. Still going. Now it's over.
Here's your lesson for today, Juzzy. Don't believe anything Lodrek says. I literally said, I'm not gonna go to Australia. It's a 23-hour flight.
That's fucking, yeah, whatever.
And also, maybe if I know you a bit more, then maybe I'll do it, but just
Everyone,
to
shut
meet
up right now.
you and Cheerio? Nah, I'm good. We ain't meeting bread, I'll tell you that much.
Shut the fuck up, game.
We
Holy
ain't
shit.
meeting bread.
I don't need to hear that.
I sometimes wonder who the fuck goes into Bread's chat to talk about me. She told me constantly that there's people in her chat that won't stop talking about me, and I really wonder who the fucking pussy bitches are that do that. Imagine harassing someone's Twitch chat, someone you don't even fucking know. Eyes of the burn in the sky. Una paloma blanca. I just met you. No one can take my freedom away. Share of losing me on the train. Does they try to take my power? I hate watching No Doubt, exactly. I wouldn't mind meeting Juzzy though. Juzzy and me could probably vibe. It's just, you know, the words ring true. We don't really know each other that well. Like, we know each other online, but we don't know each other, know each other, you know? That's why I'm only going 3 days to Mark's place, because, first of all, it's Mark. Second of all, if we don't vibe, you know, if he fucking hates my guts or some shit, I can just get the fuck out after 2 days, you know? Yeah, same Nova. I do wanna, I wanna meet all of you, 100%, but I need to be realistic and say, you know, you guys are friends. For me, you guys are friends, but I might not be for you guys, you know? Like, if I step on fucking Goon's doorstep, I don't think it'll go right, you know? You get what the fuck I'm saying. Online friends and real friends is different, and trying to find a balance between those two is hard. It is a banned term. I really wish I could say the N-word so I could sing this song. But yeah, like, if I had the money, I would meet all of you, 100%. I would meet Tevin, I'd meet Juzzy, Lodrag, Chenzo, Nova, Nez, Foch, everyone. Not Perez though. But anyways, the fact is, I want something like that. But I'm pretty sure someone like Juzzy wouldn't want that, or Goon. You know what I'm saying? Or Tevin for that fact. Tevin doesn't want to fucking meet me. Come on, bro. Gotta be realistic about what is online friends and what isn't. But yeah, you get the point I'm making. I hope you get the point I'm making, yeah? I'm saying, like, I've been in this community for so long, the Bro Team community, and Bro Team himself says, you know, we're online friends, we're not real friends. Like, you can meet me at a convention if you want, but we ain't gonna fucking hang out or some shit, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I can respect that. You gotta be realistic about who your friends are, I suppose. Even though that sounds nasty as fuck. Like, if people want me to meet them, fucking let me know and I'll be there, bro. I will fucking meet up. I don't mind. But I ain't going out of my ways to meet someone that I don't know wants to meet. Like, I could go to fucking Baton Rouge and find Tevin, but I'm not gonna fucking do that, am I? You know, if Nova ever says, yo, come over to New York and I'll fucking show you around New York, I'll be like, sure, I'll do that. I'm pretty sure Yanks has fucking said that a few times, like, if you're ever in New York, I'll fucking meet up with you.
Killing a Scrag is never easy, but you did it well.
Oh, not Robert. Not Robert. Fucking Robert. You connect with everyone we know. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, you guys are deep for me. Like, if I didn't have you guys in my life would be, I wouldn't say meaningless, but it would have less worth. I stream because I like hanging out with you guys. And if Goon didn't make me stream, I would be a fucking degenerate that streams 8 hours. That would stream 8 hours a day and just sit there in silence playing every fucking new game that comes out. And now I have fucking intellectual conversations and watch Panic Mans and have fun and fucking meet people like Mark, you know? So yeah, you guys are fucking true friends for me. It's just meeting people online is a very tricky situation. Because some people would just like to be left alone. That's just the way it is. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is you make my life better. Thank you. Uniques. Uniques. Fuck, I have to reload. Yeah, I don't like this map. This map is too chaotic. Half of the time, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. They're coming from all sides. It kind of reminds me of Farmhouse in a way. But Farmhouse is a little bit more doable. Yeah, I'm doing shit, aren't I? Yeah, I'm doing fucking trash, bro. But hey, we're almost level 20, so let's fucking go. We're level 25 in this marksman, this double XP week. I think it's a week anyways. Oh fuck, oh fuck. 420 XP, let's go. Fucking shit about fresh shit. I could be a dick sometimes. I know, oh, that's for sure. You're a very earnest gent. There's enough of that these days. Thank you. I'm last on the scoreboard. I think about Robert. Same. I'm not last though. I will be soon though. Actually no, there's a fucking boss coming. I won't be last. Oh yeah, nah, I won't be last. There's no way this dude will get 50 kills.
I like it when everyone makes it out alive.
Right, figure out who we can raid.
Squad health check. Buy more ammo. You're running low.
You're running low. Oh, look at the marksman with all the cash. Bet you would like that, huh? How does he do that? Is it pressing shift? How does he do that? How does he throw all of his money? Danke. But yeah, I discussed this with Goon. I'm in the mood for a space game because of Starfield, and I think I might play Outer Worlds one of these days. And I say one of these days, I mean like 2 to 3 months from now, by the way. Too bad, can you host? I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure I can. I can raid, ban people, but I'm not gonna. No, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's either that or Elite Dangerous chill Sunday streams. So I play Elite Dangerous for like 4 to 5 hours every week. Because that game is very chill. Don't make him escape. Don't let him escape. Holy fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. Great to see. Yeah. I think I will. He's been here for a long time. He's been like hanging out for like 9 hours. People to buy extra guns for the boss. Really? I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. That's big brain shit. How are we on thing? Ooh, we're almost level 20, yo! Fucking double XP is doing bits, you know. I wonder if you get more XP. Well, I wonder if it's more beneficial. Make us all and get a skill. I could do that. I could get RimWorld. That's a bit of a space game, I suppose. Look at that penis. Holy fuck. I'm sorry. Who did Mark raid? Did Mark not raid anyone? He did not. What was it called? Yeah, I could do RimWorld. I actually own one of those sort of games. Well, I say one of those games, but it's not by the same people. So there's Prison Architect that came out in like 2018, 2017 maybe. 15. Holy fuck, I'm old. And as you can see, right? As you can see, you build your own prison and stuff, right? It's kind of similar to RimWorld with the way it built. You see that building thing? Watch this, right? It's not the same fucking developers, by the way. But look, watch this. I like how I have it ignored. Yeah, look, you can literally build the same sort of shit. You see that? The same sort of grid-based stuff, the same sort of stuff. It reminds me very much of Prison Architect, and I find that weird because it's 2 different developers. Oh, it's the same artist? Ah, that's why I'm fucking confused. Yeah, because it really just looks... Holy fuck. It looks so similar. Yeah, I'll put that on my wish list. I'll buy it one day. A fucking face. To do most of the program stuff, but you can outside hours for graphics. Ah, okay, that's pretty cool. All right, we'll do Deceit. Yeah, I had fun, boys. Like I said, yeah, Elite Dangerous is a lot of fun. I'll play it one day on stream. Like I said, I think after Killing Floor 2, I'm never getting my tape, bro. I'm never. It's fucking done. After Killing Floor 2, I think I'll play Vermintide for a bit. I want to like complete Vermintide 2 before Darktide comes out. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna buy Darktide on release, to be honest, because it is an expensive fucking game. But yeah, like I said, the space game is something that I want to plan 2 to 3 months from now. Some shit. I might even play it on Thursday, Fridays. It's having a free weekend. Get the fuck off. Oh, I have not played that. I'll fucking install that. We might play that Saturday. I have heard of that GTFO. Oh yeah, that's the fucking oh shit, I could play that with Goon. Yeah, that's that fucking. I heard it's very hard though. I heard like if you don't cooperate, or if one of them fucks up, the whole team's dead, kind of shit. It's 12 gigabytes. Okay, yeah, I'll install that. We'll play that this Saturday then. With UFC Undisputed. Okay, enough fucking communication and teamwork. Yeah, Space Left 4 Dead, but kind of forces you to still a teammate. Nice. Yeah, I heard good things about that game. Okay, Control the seat. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bully. So if you don't like Bully, Rockstar, don't come to the stream tomorrow. If you don't mind, then you know, have fun. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna watch Ashton and Joe eat some food and go to bed. All right. Later, boys.